Hello, everybody. This is Ethan Klein, June 20th, 5 days from my birthday. Count up.
Oh my God.
I will be turning 40, and I am proud, and I am out here, and I am living my life, unashamed. Today's episode.
So rude.
Well, you're not okay. Well, slow down there, Dan.
You don't look a day over 45.
How's that a compliment? I just said
you
I'll be
don't look
40.
a day over 45.
Why would I look over
hear.
45 if I'm turning 40?
Who said it was supposed to be a compliment?
That would be
honest.
nice if I was turning 70.
I'm just telling you.
Then don't say it like it's a
Can we
compliment.
turn on subtitles? I think you guys are not hearing him.
No,
He's
I heard
saying,
exactly what she said.
We can't all age like more.
4-0.
You know?
Oh, you're defending me.
I
Thank
just
you.
feel that, you know.
Your birthday doesn't matter that much. It's not that most important. I didn't celebrate my birthday for 30 years.
I miss wings.
True.
Today's episode is
wish we
sponsored by Monarch Money and Mood.
Yes,
2 M's.
to get me in the
3 M's.
mood, baby.
Monarch Money and Mood. Who
Cool.
said that?
It's an
that's so
M&M.
fun.
M&M.
We have Tom Ward to thank for that. Like so many things.
Tom Ward. Always thankful to Tom Ward. Sheila's here. It's Friday. What's going on?
Thank you.
It's
thank
Friday. It's Friday.
Avery's here.
You. Avery.
Our celebrated mod and family member.
Mods.
He's leaving LA, so Avery is here to wish everyone a bon voyage.
Hey, a bon voyage.
What up? Nintendo Switch 2.
We're gonna miss Avery, but he's not too far. And
And he'll come
he
to
says
visit?
if I need him to come intimidate someone, he will do it.
I have to give Avery the
You want to
biggest.
get measured, Avery?
Oh, I already did.
We did?
I think the scale doesn't even go as high as Avery.
Wait, how tall is he? We put him on the thing?
I think so. Or maybe it was pre.
I don't remember that.
Ah,
Who's
we did
it.
gaslighting me? Why are you gaslighting me?
Yeah.
I swear that we measured him.
Avery, did we put you on the measuring thing?
Yeah, you did last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, I don't. Was I not here?
What did you measure at?
Apparently 6'6", which
I think you're
I
taller
call
than
BS. I call BS.
I think
We're not gaslighting him.
Here's the thing. I'm cool with like not being 6'8", but I had multiple doctors.
I think you're bigger than 6'6". You look taller.
Thank you.
I do, for sure.
Thank you.
You want to give it another shot? We can get you up here. Because I don't remember that happening.
Can I leave my shoes on? Because
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely not. All right, come on, Rian. We give him one more. We give you one more shot, Avery. Though, if you come in here and measure at 6'6", that's it.
You're done.
As we get that set up, AB's gonna run it in,
Can I tell you guys something amazing about Avery?
or AB's gonna run it in.
He prepared a present for the boys,
Oh my God, that was so nice.
and he prepared a Pokeball out of styrofoam,
oh god.
and there was a ball for each kid, and there was like cards, and it's just like a whole
It was 3
Pokemon
Pokeballs
extravaganza.
for each of the boys.
I was honored to do it. I don't know, like Ethan and his kids and Gila, they love Pokemon cards. Your boys had a bunch, so I want to give them extra ones. And on top of that, I was like, let's make it an experience.
Yeah, it was really fun.
My last name is Christmas. I have to live up to the name.
For my birthday, Avery
yeah,
gave me a
so
box
cool.
that broke down to like 10 more boxes. And at the end of it was a Charizard card from like
Oh
the new
my
Pokemon.
God.
It was such a 9. And he had it graded. It was a 9. He was very
Whoa.
kind.
Damn.
But I don't know who pissed off the rating dude, but he gave it a 9.
It was
I
looked
was like,
like
nah,
a
that
10.
shit's a 10. Yeah, I know.
Take
was
it out and
totally-
regrade it. Like,
you
fuck
can.
them.
Yeah, you
You
could,
should,
but it's
actually.
Yeah.
dangerous,
All right, so
That's
pick
what
the-
I was saying. He looks
You know what?
taller
Leave the
than
what's
thing.
the inches on those shoes?
It was probably like 1, maybe 1. I don't know, because it's like,
You want to keep them on?
yeah,
All
no.
right, let's
Nobody
get you
kept
on
their
there.
shoes
All right,
on,
leave the
though,
shoes
just so
on.
you know.
Actually, you know what? How about the? I was gonna say don't stand on the platform. Maybe.
Right, maybe that'll compensate, because
Oh yeah, that
does compensate.
that's about equal.
So, God, you're tall as fuck. You barely fit on this thing.
I think a part of it is also
Let me
because
see. Let me see.
Do we have a long ruler?
We need a ruler.
To
I think
extend-
also
Yeah, we need to extend.
I also think a
the-
part of it is because, as you guys notice, I am fat. I'm still losing weight. You know, which I am still losing, but you know, I feel like since I'm fat,
You feel like it
my posture
compresses?
maybe is like affected. You know?
Okay, could be. Yeah, could be, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I could use a dog bone.
Like next time I visit LA, you know, hopefully time skip and maybe my stature will be different.
Dog.
Higher? Yeah, put it down. Yeah.
And here, let me
There.
Yeah, it is there.
No, that feels like it's slightly down.
What are you doing?
No, mine's not down.
It's a very scientific measurement.
Yeah,
here.
very scientific.
No, it's not. Hold on, Avery.
Hold on, let me.
No, that's not correct. That's not correct. Come back. Okay. Sorry, Avery, but
Should I stand on my left leg, by the way? Because my left leg is taller than my right leg. Technically.
What?
well, you can use
Oh,
that.
that's important.
Just stand up. Stand as tall as you can.
Totally.
Okay, but why is your heel on the platform?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
Alright.
So,
Okay.
I mean,
That's down.
that,
You know what, Avery? Maybe you should lay down on the floor, and then we'll.
okay.
That's it. Lock it in. Oh, that's a 7.5.
7.5.
It's not a half.
Wait, is that? Come on.
That's a 7. Perfect.
Come on.
You don't need a half of it. Just get out of here. All right. The dog bone says 6'7". So you got upgraded.
Okay. That was very scientific.
He was wearing shoes, but he was not on the platform.
So. And we're using a dog bone.
Trust the dog bone. All right. That's Avery, everybody.
So yeah.
This is our last episode before break. As I said, everybody's been moping around. I'm trying to cheer everyone up. Guys, we'll be back in 2 weeks. It's not the end of the world.
No.
Moron.
I'm talking to all you guys. Love, Dan, Olivia, it's fine.
Huh?
It's okay.
What?
I said you guys are moping around all day.
Oh.
I'm trying to
because
keep you
of
guys
the break.
moralized.
Oh, yeah.
The morale.
What am I going to do for the next couple weeks?
Yeah,
Man.
it's gonna be rough, man.
All right. It will be.
Oh, you guys are so cute. No, it's okay. It'll be okay.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
No, I mean, listen, I'll miss you guys
So
too.
upset. This is so sad.
Don't be sad.
No,
So-
yeah.
Sleep, I'm
You'll
gonna-
get through it. You'll get through it.
Can we come swim in your pool because we miss you so much?
No, separation is good.
Oh,
It's healthy.
Can Cam come swim in your pool?
No, like you just said,
Yeah.
we're
Why
going
do you say
to.
that?
We need to
Because
separate-
he
we need
asked like
space.
1,000
We
times
need
to go
space.
swimming in the pool.
You
I
know,
don't think
it
he
will
ever
be
did.
over before you know it.
We're going to need space.
I thought we were doing a deli date with Harley. Thought we were gonna get some deli.
That
Oh,
actually,
I can
we
do
do
that.
need to do that.
If it happens, well, because we're going away for 3 days.
Oh, so we can swim in your pool then?
That's a lot to infer from me being away for 3 days.
I mean,
That's
it seems like
what
you
I
won't be
heard.
using the pool during that period
what
of
I
time.
heard.
Yeah.
If you can trick the guard into letting you in, you have to trick him. Do you have to
I
pull
know a
a?
guy that could give me some hints.
Yeah.
Well, he knows you and Lena. You guys could probably.
Yeah, Lena's got the green light.
Lena's
so.
authorized.
That's true.
I wonder if I'm still in the system.
There might be
Yeah,
abuse
it's
of
true.
power, though.
Yeah, I might.
too.
I might.
I might still be in the system. It
You
sounds
were-
like we could just stop
You
by
were in
anytime.
the system.
You
when we were doing
were
friendly- You were
in
were
the
you-
I was
past.
a few weeks ago because I had to drop something off.
Okay.
Oh, you,
You
probably
guys
got that
need-
1 day pass.
Oh, I guess
so.
come on down.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, whatever.
Or just say I'm Zach Klein and just flash my Star of David.
Honestly,
That's all it takes.
they'll probably believe
Zach
you.
Klein.
I'm Jewish. So anyway, yeah, it is our last episode before the break. We'll be gone for 2 weeks. What's our return date, Dan, exactly?
July 7th.
July 7th, guys.
Yep.
You can celebrate our wonderful country's birth. Shoot off some fireworks, burn the city down. I mean, not the city, but like the forest, the wildlife.
Right. Well, probably the city, too. I believe the LA fires earlier this year were started by fireworks, so...
But it wasn't this time of year, was it? That's a
No.
fall thing.
No.
When was the Palisades fire?
It was in the
January.
winter.
January.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah. So, during the summer, it'll probably be better.
Lena's
Also, it's
dad's
midsummer.
birthday is.
yeah.
Lena's dad's birthday is 4th of July, so we always just tell him that's why we come during this time because we'll never miss his birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
midsummer.
I'm planning on getting Roman candles. They just shoot fireballs and you hold it.
Yeah,
I was gonna take those to Yosemite National Park.
Yeah.
On July 4th.
And strap them to. What you should do is you should strap them to your shoes like the dudes from Jackass.
See if it moves me.
And like rocket shoe.
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
That'd be a sick place to do that.
I didn't realize until I moved out here that like you can't just get fireworks anywhere because of the California weather. But in Michigan, they're literally every gas station, every
Really?
Target, Walmart. Yeah.
Target?
Yeah, Target.
That is really surprising to me.
We used to have
Because
like,
it's dangerous, though, isn't it?
Well, we don't have wildfires in Michigan, so
No, dangerous to like people's hands and limbs.
Yeah.
Oh
that
yeah,
too.
I've seen a kid get blown up before, but
we used to have to go to like
Good Lord.
Lake Arrowhead to get them.
What do you mean blown up?
so we were kids and he lit a firecracker and he dropped it in the sewer and it went.
What?
He survived.
He says something. He survives. But anyway, we
But then he
dropped.
swallowed one. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
He didn't swallow one.
I'm kidding.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. So today's episode is going to be all about the great reactions to the lawsuit that we dropped. We're suing Frogan, Kaceytron, and Denims for copyright infringement. That's all happening. And there's lots of fun stuff to watch. Very fun, good stuff. Gabe is looking clean cut.
Oh.
It's Friday. He's
the
ready
beard's
for
gone.
summer.
Oh man, no
Here's the Gabe.
service. Fucking service.
It is.
Fucking service.
What service?
He's cursing in service.
What service?
Oh, his phone service?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
service?
my phone service.
Oh, it's phone service. We're
My
completely.
phone.
No, we all understood.
But he said, no, I said you've shaved. And then he said the fucking service. I was like, wow, very formal
No.
service. So what happened to the beard?
I decided to shave it off. Juneteenth makeover. So like,
Yeah.
my beard's
Summer.
kind of making me itch right now. So
Summer ready.
summertime.
It's a clean
I felt
shave.
clean. Yeah, I'm ready for summer.
Nice.
You look
Oh, yeah.
ready. What do? You use like
Okay.
you like a traditional shaver? Use just like a blade and cream.
I used a shaving cream and some razors. That's about it.
Yeah, that's classic, iconic.
Classic way to do it.
I actually shaved pretty close yesterday, and I'm using one of these electric ones.
Yeah,
It
How did
worked
it go?
really
an
good.
electric one.
Good,
So
I mean-
yeah.
I mean, feel
Wait, you
it
got
here.
that with an electric?
Yeah.
That is impressive.
No, it's really down there.
Yeah.
It's one
Who
of
you
these-
rocking with?
No free ads.
Panasonic or
Is that Panasonic?
It's one of these ones where it
Philips.
has the wheel with the holes in it,
Yeah.
It's made for
Oh,
close
I've seen
shaving.
those kinds.
Is it Phillips?
Maybe Philips. It's made for close shaving, but it works remarkably good. And
I'm
it's
impressed.
way nicer
I'm
on
gonna have
the
to give that a
skin
try.
for me. Anyway, Towel 42 with the 50 gifty. My
Wow.
God, dude. Thank you so much. That's so
42.
generous of you. Close shave electric for men. I'll show you what it looks like, Dan.
Is it green at all? Does it have any green on it?
It's not green.
Purple.
Well, there's
Does it
all
have any
kinds of-
purple on it?
So there's all kinds of different options. This one looks way more intense than one I have.
I don't like that. I
But,
don't like
no.
the look.
So it used to be the wheel one. That one does not fly. The
Just
wheel,
Yeah,
Squint
I've
your
tried those
eyes.
wheel ones before. Not a fan.
so that's old tech.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
look like
the new
old.
tech looks more like this. It has these tiny little holes in a wheel, and it
Yeah.
you glide it.
Can we get some
Look at this
shopping
picture
music,
closely.
Zach? While I consider which shaver I'm gonna buy.
Actually, you know what? It look. I take it. You know what? It's. I just remember
you
what it
see
was.
him?
It's an old sponsor that sent it to me.
Oh.
Oh, well, old sponsor, so
But I'm not going to.
we're not gonna mention that.
But it's a. Anyway, it works great.
If you can see Jesus, subscribe right now.
In the shaver?
Don't, I mean,
You're-
I
Look at
see
this picture
Gabe.
closely.
Where are you at right now, Gabo? The hospital still, or?
I'm in front of the hospital. Yeah,
How is it going?
my dad. It's good. My dad's getting a checkup and stuff because he's complaining about shortness of breath and all that stuff. But he just got home on the 9th. It was just Sunday, Father's Day, and now he's back in the hospital. Not something major, just precaution.
So is he checked in, or he's just doing a checkup?
It's like checked in and stuff. He's just
Like,
he's
is he
just waiting.
Okay, but he's not like staying there overnight or anything. At least
I don't think so. I don't think so. Just God bless. That's all.
God bless. Absolutely. That's all we can. That's all we can hope for. You know. Well, we're going on break. This is our. I'm not going to see you for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, happy summer vacation.
Thank you, man. You too. And hopefully, by the time we return from break, you'll be back in LA, and we can.
I should be back. Yeah.
We can finally rendezvous on all of our big plans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Ooh, got some major ones: the chicken, the Coke.
Forget about it.
Burger.
Forget about it. We are eating. We are living. We are loving life.
Fuck yeah, baby.
All righto, Gabo.
All righto, Gabo.
Yeah.
You be good out there.
All right, and then I wanna tell it. The audience, don't forget to request me on Cameo.
Oh, yeah. Right.
$15. Got somebody on your mind. Birthdays, shout outs.
4th of July celebratory
4th of July.
Cameo.
There you go.
Uncle
4th
Gabe.
of July.
Would you ask someone on a date for somebody else who's too shy?
Oh, that's funny.
That'd be an interesting thing.
You haven't got one of those?
No, not one of
That
those
would be
yet.
maybe like if you're friends with someone who you know likes the show. That'd be
I think
kind
that
of
would be great.
Hey, Tyler. Jeff wants to know if you'll want to go on a date, baby. Fuck, baby. Woo!
There's no way you can say no to that.
He's had a crush on you for a long time, baby.
yeah.
Fuck. That's cute, right?
Yes.
Adorbs.
It's a very
that'd be cute.
specialized, very niche.
I gave that a green flag.
Gabe, do you do birthdays?
Birthdays, anniversaries,
okay.
you name it.
I know what I'm getting you, Ethan.
Thanks, man. So
I know what to get. You ask me, and I'll say it on the video, and it will come.
There it is.
I had to block people who wanted me to ask out Olivia for them, and would not stop sending me Cameo requests. And I'm like, stop.
That's
Or next time you do it, I'm gonna take your money.
Well, Gabe will do it.
I don't know. I don't want to make it controversial. Try to protect myself.
Totally.
You should, yeah, you're right. Protect the brand.
Protect yourself.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
I want good.
All right, Gabe, listen, you be good. You keep grinding out there. I know you are. Best of all the wishes in the world to your dad, and look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks there, bud.
Hopefully, yeah. I want to wish you all the best and happy summer vacation.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
Thanks,
too.
Gabe.
Thank you so much. I look forward to it.
All
And
right. I wish you the best.
you're the best, and I wish you the best.
Right.
Woo! Only the best, baby. Fuck!
Job that.
I wish you the best. All right. You turned into a vampire at the end. You went from werewolf to vampire. You went hoo ha ha ha. All right, Gabe. Be good, okay? We'll talk to you soon. That's Gabe, Uncle Gabe.
That's Uncle
everybody.
Gabe.
You can find him, of course, on Cameo.
That's Uncle Gabe.
He's doing all events, only $15. His price fluctuates quite a bit, I've noticed.
It's with the market.
Can I give a little shout out to myself before we move into more serious things?
Well, Hila, we're kind of short on time. Kid.
The shirt that I'm wearing is part of the new classics that will be out in July. And because of deliveries, it took a while longer than it was supposed to, and it will be split to 2. So there is some stuff for women, and there will be a lot of stuff for men as well. And I think you're all gonna love it.
I love that shirt.
love
I
this
saw
one.
that and I was like, wow, it's so flattering. It looks so nice.
Like a really, really nice rib, lightweight, and everything has a wash this time. So I love how it all feels. And
Why don't you get a
it's
close up of the fabric?
I love that.
It's ribbed.
It's ribbed. It's ribbed. I got Hila that one, kind of.
You don't say.
Why don't I say?
John.
What, that I got my wife a nice present?
That it's a watch.
Well, she wanted it.
I'm sure she did.
Dan, chill.
Thank you. Please, Tiny, I need to aid. Anyway, so we got a lot to do today. I'm going to go through all of our Warzone stuff, and then if we have time, I actually want to get to some piping hot tea that Olivia keyed me into. Apparently, guys, and this is a red alert, Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez have unfollowed each other.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Siren.
So much to talk about.
No, stop it.
Activate the siren.
Right
Thank
before
you.
break. Right before break. How could they?
We were just getting so hopeful.
What?
I know.
What?
I know.
What?
I know it.
I was like,
I know
what do I do?
I'm
This is
blown away.
ridiculous.
So let's blast.
Well,
through.
why aren't we prioritizing that?
Now, before I get into all that,
Who gives a shit about your lawsuit?
No. Well, I do.
Dumbass.
Before we get into that, I have to give a shout out to my buddy Vadim, who is potentially the weirdest and dumbest human being alive.
You know what? Weirdest, you can say, because I don't think you used that one. But you've presented so many potentially dumbest people
We'll have
alive.
to do a tier list.
That would be
that's
interesting.
Maybe a comeback episode.
Like, I feel
dumbest
like-
person tier list.
Whenever he's beefing with somebody, that's always
Yeah.
one, and possibly the dumbest person alive. I feel like
I mean, there's
we
been
need
a
to make
lot of
call.
contenders lately.
Yeah. Well,
Looking at Miss Denim.
just they can't all be the dumbest.
Right.
Okay, maybe I just need to be more creative.
It's
We need-
all dumb.
We need a scale for sure.
So we talked about Vadim briefly. He had a debate with Hutch where he looked absolutely insane. Insane. I'm just completely blinded by hate. Doing all the talking points, not listening to reason, and he's just like doing all the talking points. So he's back. I said, Vadim, listen, you don't need to speculate. Call in, and I'll answer any question you have. That was 2 weeks ago, right? Since then, I haven't mentioned him, which, as far as I'm concerned, was a mercy. I did a mercy, I don't want to say killing, but a mercy letting him down gently, more like sending him off mercifully. And here's why. We were talking to him in the DMs, and we had invited him to call into the show that week. It was 2 weeks ago now, I think.
No, it was last week.
It was
Right?
last week. We said call in on Wednesday.
It was going to be
Yeah.
Wednesday originally.
I gave him a couple days to prepare. It wasn't like calling now. It was like calling on Wednesday, right? And he agreed.
Okay.
Then he messaged us the next day or the day after, and he said, hey, I was for Friday. I'm all good for Friday, but if
No, it was Wednesday. He also is saying.
okay. He says also I'm good for Friday. So we said come in on Wednesday. He says if that's the case, please give me a heads up. Blah blah blah. And then he says June 10th.
Same day. It looks like
It was like later.
same
Way
day,
later.
but in a
We
big
were-
gap.
We were planning to have him call on Wednesday. June 10th was the day before, I believe.
Yeah.
He says, hey guys, I know you're going to roast me hard for this, but something came up. This is serious, and I have to take care of the situation. Now, he's right that I would have and should have roasted him hard for this. It's pretty pathetic after all the hubbub, all the calling out. He's got notes on notes when he's talking about me. He's pulling up notepads and flipping through and going through drawers of notes and all. He's an expert on the topic. It does look pretty pathetic, frankly, to cancel the day before. But you know what looks even more pathetic is to now pretend like I'm ducking him.
I don't get it.
It's remarkable. It's truly remarkable.
And
Vadim,
also, can you explain why it's so funny that he did that? Because I didn't know the lore. Because he's like, you're probably gonna roast me.
yeah.
Why did he say that? Explain.
No, because he knew. He knows.
The history of him making fun of who was it for canceling?
Did he?
You explained it to me.
He can't. No, he canceled. No, this funny is he canceled on us on Wednesday. That's what's ironic.
No, but before that, that's why he says you're probably gonna roast me.
Is there a serial? I don't remember.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm being informed it was because he was making fun of Hutch.
Yes.
Because Hutch rescheduled
Yes.
on him.
So that happened, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that's why he says you're probably gonna roast me because he did that to Hutch.
So there's layers of
There's
patheticness.
layers.
Do it.
Now, Vadim, so I'll read this. Ethan Klein, this message is for you. You think you can cancel on me? Once again, draw your attention. Hey, guys, I know you're going to roast me hard for this, but something came up that is serious, and I have to take care of it. Really, Vadim? You are leading me to believe that you have anything going on in your life?
Well, who knows? I mean, maybe he had a family member of emergency
bullshit.
or something.
It's bullshit.
No, but it's still... Why is he now calling you out for ducking? You canceled. You were the one who canceled, sir.
You think he's canceled on me? Think again. I challenge you this Friday, which is today, by the way. Don't be cowardly Klein. Uh-oh, he hit me with that hashtag. Just be there.
Think again,
he tagged AB, Olivia, the podcast, and for some reason, Dan's Funger.
No, what?
Which, I mean, to be fair, you're on Twitter.
That is not me.
I'm getting a lot of shit on
I'm
Twitter.
sorry if that's ruining the illusion for the parody account, but that is...
Oh my God, I love that.
I'm getting a lot of shit because you're not on Twitter, so if you guys could divert from me and maybe, you
could
Dan's
send all
Funger
of the hate to that account.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure,
Dan's
actually.
Funger
That's
is where
fine.
we all congregate. So anyway, and he also put some effort into making a video about it. Of course, starting with the best faith possible and making it seem like I'm accusing a Jewish man of hailing Hitler when criticizing Elon Musk, and he's going to come lecture me about being fair and honest.
This is next level, though, because not only is he taking it out of context that you were slamming Elon Musk for it, but now you're like Nazi high-fiving with Elon Musk.
Yeah. It's like, bro, you are so pathetic. And you're going to come on here and accuse me of being Islamophobic and racist and shit, but you refuse to understand why framing a Jewish man doing a Nazi salute when he was actually criticizing a Nazi isn't fucked up?
Right.
Yeah.
Go on, Vadim. Tell me more about how.
Other than that, though, I do. I like the editing in this.
The editing is impressive.
Honestly, now watching this, I think this is what came up. what he got busy with was making this video.
he went in deep on the edit. My edit isn't ready.
Well, and also this guy is like a bad empanada simp. Like he's just in deep with all this pathetic bullshit. So who knows what he's. I don't care. I gave him I was like, dude, if you want to plan like some kind of hijinks, I gave him ample time from the first invite.
Right.
I'm not taking that away from you. But go on, Vadim. Tell me how I canceled.
Hey, it's Vadim, guys, and this message is for Ethan Klein. Recently, you invited me.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like me taking. I'm not even. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it. It's honest on its face that it's racist.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't need to.
Like, use your fucking imagination.
You don't need to explain.
Yeah, fuck you, man. Like literally, you're gonna. How dare you accuse me of being Islamophobic and doing something anti-Semitic brazenly? And you're gonna be like, oh, you're hallucinating. It's not anti-Semitic. Okay, bro. You got a blind spot.
So, what I was referring to. Hutch had to reschedule with Vadim, and Vadim leaked the DM and called him a coward.
Bro, what?
Can you believe that?
We didn't even out you.
Can you believe this guy?
We didn't even out you.
You coward. That's what I was saying. Like, he goes, I know you're going to make fun of me. And I was like, you know what?
No, we didn't, by the way.
I'm over it. I'm like, I don't care about him anymore. I don't care about you enough to even do that.
But who does that?
Well, this guy, I guess.
Hey, it's Vadim, guys, and this message is for Ethan Klein. Recently, you invited me onto your show, and I accepted. But then you made up some
the tone of this is so bizarre. Why is this like a Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Like, Vadim, if you want to do comedy, go do comedy. Like, this doesn't add up. It just like you want to do politics or you want to do comedy. I don't get it. Like, what's with the edit?
I'm gonna make a comment here. And I know I'm not the most fashionable guy in the world.
Oh, it hurts my eyes.
But something needs to be said about this V-neck with the necklace.
It's painful.
It's not working.
You guys are, and not that I'm. Don't take me as a defender, but you are the world's #1 V-neck haters.
Okay, yes, we are.
You really
this
are.
is particularly bad.
I just feel like every time you guys see a V-neck, you have to.
We are, and I own that. 10 toes down. I hate V-necks.
I don't know nothing about him, but I will say the V-neck with the buttons is a choice.
The buttons itself, like you. Can, I think there's a world where you can wear a V-neck, and I'm not going to immediately make fun of you. It's the buttons, and then the positioning of the little pendant. It's like, bro.
What does it look like when you button it up?
I don't think you can.
I don't
You
think
can't
you
see the
can.
pendant.
Yeah, I don't think you can. But
But also, like, this kind
it's
of
more formal.
this kind of edit is like 10 years ago. Like, I'm sorry, get with the times.
It's MLG.
This isn't like MLG. Tim and Eric just showed up. Like, everybody's excited about this. No.
You know what? It's not MLG. It's more like just GG. Get good and do something
Yes.
else. Avery's here. He like that.
You just look so confused, Vadim. Find your calling and commit to it. But this is giving confused.
You know what's annoying too is like, our interactions through the DMs, like, he seemed pretty normal and chill.
That's the thing. I thought he was normal and chill too, but until I saw his debate.
Right. Oh, right. You had said that you had some history with him.
Yeah,
Or you had like spoken to him. I really have no idea who this person is, but just, compared to other bozos that we've gotten into beef with and I had to help set things up with, it was all very like professional. And like I said, when he said he couldn't do it, we just kind of shrugged and we're like,
fine,
okay,
whatever.
We didn't roast you for it.
But anyway,
so I don't understand the call out.
Listen to what he says here.
You invited me onto your show, and I accepted. But then you made up some lame excuse about having to meet last minute with some billionaire who was suing you for defamation, and you was down.
Now,
bro.
Now hold the phone. Okay. Let's please backtrack here a little.
Why would he do that to himself?
Hey guys. I know you're going to roast me hard for this, but something came up that is serious, and I have to take care of this situation. Now, let's hear again how he described what happened.
I'm not down.
Once again, let's just...
And I accepted. But then you made up some lame excuse about having to meet last minute with some billionaire who was suing you for defamation, and you was down.
Now, why should I have a conversation? This guy doesn't operate
I like
in reality.
his delivery, though. I got to say, like, just...
Well, like I said, I've enjoyed some of his content.
Sure, right. Yeah, I guess I see why.
I've never seen him before this, but first of all, like, I immediately was really weirded out by the whole debate with Hutch, because we watched that, and he's like, oh my god, such a mess.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's such a mess.
No, he was a mess, and I don't mean that like he wasn't prepared. He was wrong about everything. Just the way he.
And then when people will
very concerned.
ask him like the most basic questions, he's like, actually, I'm tired and I'm not ready to answer.
I can't do this right now, and I haven't eaten.
Like, do you think it should be 1 state or 2 state? He
goes,
couldn't
I haven't
answer.
eaten.
He couldn't answer that.
Wait.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah. It was like
a
that.
spectacle. It was.
It was a spectacle.
Maybe I'll have to check this out.
And then Muda went in there because he was talking shit to Muda, and then Loner Box went in there because he's talking shit about Loner. It is a good watch, frankly. It is entertaining. But
now, I'm not all that great of a debater. In fact, during my last debate...
Say that again.
That's fair.
Right. In fact, say that again.
Now, I'm not all that great of a debater. In fact, during my last debate...
I'm not a great communicator or thinker or researcher or debater. But I feel entitled to a slot on your show.
I cannot manage a schedule.
I had a 5-hour debate with Hasan. You're not going to add anything of substance. You're just regurgitating his points, but dumber and worse.
Did someone already say Pee-wee's Playhouse? Someone said that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah.
What
like
about
that
it?
energy. I mean, it's not like he has like a puppet chair or anything, but
It kind of looks like it in a little way. Like you got Johnby in the corner.
Oh yeah, and like the walls in different colors is so schizo.
I think that's part of it too. Is that it's the multicolored room and like just the bubbly energy that he has. It's giving kids show.
It's somehow bubbly and both depressing at the same time.
The pocket has a zipper, bro. What are you?
Oh wow, it does.
This is a perfect embodiment of his personality and like just his vibe. It's like you're wearing a freaking V-neck with the buttons on the V-neck and a zipper on the pocket. It's bro, get your shit together, man.
That's fucking sick.
Where do you even buy a shirt like that?
No, that's an assault on fashion.
Where do you even buy that shirt? Yeah, and a puka shell. It's not a puka shell necklace. It has some.
It's like an amulet.
I think it is a. It might be a shell.
Wait, is it a shell?
Yeah, but he's wearing it like a choker too.
Oh, if it's a shell, that's even dumber. What are you, a merman?
Why is it a choker?
What do you love the ocean so much? You got to wear a shell all the time.
Merman.
Like, what's the problem?
Well,
dude?
maybe he's a surfer.
Yeah, he's a surfer. I'm the fucking new pope.
I think if he takes it off, he'll turn back to a merman. So
that's like why do you feel the need to wear a shell?
Yeah.
Yeah, you love the ocean that much?
Have you
Do you
ever
hold it up to your ear and hear the ocean?
Have you ever heard of the super famous scary story about the girl with the green ribbon around her neck?
No.
I have.
Oh.
Is that the man with the
The
brown choker around his neck?
They always go, why are you always wearing this green ribbon? And
Mm-hmm.
it turns out if you take the ribbon off, her head falls off.
She lives her whole life and she never tells the love of her life why.
Oh my
And so finally
God.
he's like, show me. And she's like, fine.
That's a stupid story.
It's,
What?
no.
There's nothing scary about that at all. It's
It was about
goofy as hell.
trust. It's about trust. He says you have to show me what's under the ribbon.
Yep.
Although, frankly,
It's a totally unrealistic situation.
The story doesn't work because there is no good reason to not explain what's under the ribbon.
and my
because
head
your
will
head
fall
doesn't
off.
actually fall.
I actually can't do that because my head will fall off.
What are
It's
you
super
hiding
easy.
in real life that makes you that vulnerable?
Yeah.
It's so true. What were the conditions that resulted in her head?
They're saying he looks
so
like
loose.
a 2000s Disney show, the way he's dressed.
And talks and acts.
He's in the suite life. He's
It
living the
also
sweet
looks
life.
like a barcode, somebody said,
And
which
here's
I
the thing,
agree.
like,
It does
I-
look like a barcode.
Listen, this dude is dressed like a barcode. Somebody zap that. What does it say? You know,
and his ass.
and look at you now. You're being roasted. You're being humiliated. And we could have just gone our separate ways. And now look at you.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow.
And you
I've
really
lost
think
the
that I'm going to
plot.
spend my final day here talking with you? I don't care about you, bro.
I guess we should. That's worth saying is that there was a thought to follow up with him and like reschedule, but we knew it was
Right.
the last week. You knew you had the big video coming out.
Yeah.
It just, yeah.
You had your moment.
Maybe
We've
when we
been
come back
busy.
from break. Although now I imagine you're probably.
But before he did that, he had no way of knowing that we wouldn't have replied and rescheduled. We've just been busy.
I've been very busy. So.
But he's the one that canceled.
Yeah,
that's why we didn't feel like in a
Mind-blowing.
rush to get back to him. Is like he ducked, so it's kind of
Mind blowing.
We'll get to you when we get to you.
And I know you're going to make fun of me for it.
I made this genocide-denying fart head that you praised.
I'm sorry. That's just, dude, you need to fucking... Okay,
Not call people
first of all,
fart head.
genocide denying is one thing, but fart head?
Yeah, I was gonna say fart head is way.
That's
too far.
defamation.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You calling
could-
Hutch
you-
a
he could
genocide
call you a
denier
fart head.
is so unhinged. It's so pathetic. It's so bad faith. Like, nobody should honestly even engage you in conversation if this is your starting point.
On your show, do this.
Palestinian faction that says from the river to the sea. The most popular
You're
faction-
showing him. So in this scene, he's arguing with somebody else. I believe it's Mudahar. And it's so cringe how embarrassing Vadim is. Hutch turns around and he's saying he owned him. He's using this as an own. Watch this.
Fart head that you praised on your show, do this.
Palestinian faction that says from the river to the sea.
my God.
The most popular faction in the Middle East.
There's a
Maybe I do need
decent
to
argument.
watch this. I'm
You
getting
need to
convinced.
watch it.
It is
yes.
good.
I don't like watching debates. That's not my content cup of tea at all. But this does seem kind of funny.
Of the ones that I've seen, this is one of the more entertaining for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Oh, so I have a correction to make. It was not Vadim, apparently. It was a different leftist commie person that did that to
It leaked it? Oh, so
Hutch.
Vadim didn't leak.
So it wasn't Vadim.
Yeah, he was
so
just
I don't know why he said you're probably going to roast
Because
me.
it's pathetic, because he canceled the day before. He said you're going to make fun of me because he canceled last minute the day before. That's why he said you're going to make fun of me.
Okay.
Because it's pathetic and obvious and transparent. He goes,
Maybe
no,
I
something came up, guys, I swear. Really.
I mean, things do come up again.
Not for him.
Like,
not what comes up for Vadim.
when you schedule
I don't
stuff,
know.
we
I don't
wouldn't
know
have
anything about
made
Vadim.
fun of him for that. Like, you know, that's
That's what I'm saying. Is like it was so fine that something came up. Like that's why we didn't even
Yeah.
mention it. So, yeah.
Anywho.
I should just stick to scripted content. But then I've also managed to get under the skin of every single one of your sycophantic, propagandizing, human colostomy bag foot soldiers.
Okay, I don't know who you're addressing. I'm not friends with any of these people. I've barely communicated with... I don't think I've ever communicated with Diorio. I've messaged with Hutch a few times. I've never talked to Destiny.
Well, you do call him Pope Diorio on the show.
That's true.
It's a one-way communication. If anything, you're his simp. It's he's got it backwards.
Right?
You're the
Oh,
Diorio simp, not the other way around.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, the
Stan
difference is
DiOrio.
that somehow we all kind of have similar opinions when it comes to like not being okay with supporting terrorists and not hating America. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
And so now we're all besties to these guys.
And also genocide supporters.
Yeah. We all just love killing children.
Propagandizing human colostomy bag.
And then you go, well, what did they propagandize? I'm hungry. I'm not prepared for this. That's him, literally, during the whole debate.
I have a headache right now.
Triggered?
So,
who's triggered? You're the one that made this video
editing is
freaking the
so
fuck out.
I appreciate the production value. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I was like calmly ignoring you, and now who's triggered? You know? What's
triggered?
So I think I can take you on. And you even said yourself.
Now, Vadim, I'll tell you this. I'm here with open palms, open mind, in honor of the friendship we once had. I would love for you to call in at any time.
Well, then, anytime.
Bro, you're doing any time is carrying a lot. We scheduled that anytime, and you bitched out, and then you made this bizarre video. What is wrong with you, bro? Who is this man?
It is Ethan, or more specifically, this Friday. Hey, it's Vadim versus Ethan Klein. Be there or be a pussy.
Oh no, he called me a pussy. Golly,
Hey, it's Vadim.
my masculinity
Ethan is a pussy,
can't tolerate
so
it.
GG on that one.
I need to call. I need to talk to him on Friday. It's great. Do you think he actually thought this would work? That I would like just be like, okay, Friday, I got to talk to Vadim.
I think he was trying to bait you into engaging with it. It's like it was like a wrestling promo. He's like going for like a WWE thing.
Except we're actually busy. Like this was kind of like a really big week for us.
Right.
And so yeah.
Well, anyway,
we could just reschedule instead of doing this whole thing, but he chose to do that.
I was already over him. You know what? The cowardly Klein, though, oof, that shit hurt.
That probably hurts. All right, we gotta thank our sponsors.
What's all the beep
today?
So yes. Anyway, Vadim, have enjoy your break there from me, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Bye bye for now. All right, let's thank our sponsors, and then we got all kinds of other stuff to get into.
All right. Who's our sponsees?
Dan, I think Dan has this open. I need you for this Monarch Money one, don't I? I want to thank our new sponsor here. Great folks over at Monarch Money. MonarchMoney.com, code H3.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get 50% off your first year. Now,
for a whole year?
Yeah. Tracking your finances can be so difficult, so tedious, so painstaking, and having Monarch Money to help you is going to save you a lot of money. You're going to learn a lot about your financials, your spending. It's revolutionary in terms of what it can do for you. It's going to break down how you spend money. For example, most of us are afraid to know how much we spend on like Uber Eats. Let's be real. But you got to face that demon right in the eye.
This is scary.
It is. You got to know, right? A lot of us probably add that up, and you'd be like, "Oh, I spent $3,000 this month on Uber Eats," and maybe it's time to cut back on the avocado and toast so you can buy a house.
You stupid millennial.
Yes. Just toast. Just eat bread. Avocado is the luxury we can't afford.
Or just the avocado. You can dump the bread, I guess.
But Monarch Money is going to act like your personal CFO, giving you full visibility, giving you full control, so you can start earning and growing your money, guys. Let's take a look at what this kind of looks like here. Can you zoom? I can't really see.
I sure can.
Yeah, it's going to show you patterns, overspending on shopping. Is there some unexpected spending habit? Try to identify why you aren't saving as much. Realizing you're wasting money. How to maximize your 401k contributions. This is all very important stuff. Can you zoom in? I still can't read it.
No. That's all. There we go.
Well, here's a pie chart of this month, and you can see.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that it can break it down. One thing, so I started using it in order to sort of test the product, and I was very impressed by it. One of the things with these sort of apps is that, a lot of times you got a bank account, and then you got like a couple credit cards, and they might be with different companies, and it's just even if you're trying to stay on top of your stuff, it's kind of spread out all over the place. And in the past, when I've tried to use other competing products, I found it still kind of difficult, the whole integration process. I was shocked how easy it was to get all of my information into Monarch. It probably took me about 10 minutes to connect up all the accounts. All the logins worked the first time. I didn't need to fuss with resetting and everything. And yeah, within like 10, 15 minutes, I was ready to go and looking at these reports and cash flow. And like you said, maybe discovering to a little bit of shock how much I'm spending on Uber Eats. This is just a GIF.
If you go back, there's a flow chart.
Yeah, I'm not controlling.
Oh, this is a GIF. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I should say this is not my account. If you were thinking it was.
Not Dan's account.
This is not all of my personal information that I'm putting on the screen right now.
Yeah. It's a no hassle thing. It connects directly to your credit cards, and it's going to basically auto categorize all this stuff for you. So for
that was the other thing, the auto categorization. It was really good. My bank has had a feature like that for years.
Not
and
very
it's terrible
reliable,
at
yeah.
it. Like it doesn't understand charges should go in this category and everything. This one, I would say it got like 90% of it off the jump, and then the rest it popped up with a little prompt and it was like, hey, we're not sure what this one is. How would you like these kind of charges to be categorized? And again, that was part of that like 10-minute process of setting it up. It was very slick how it
10 minutes,
how it all worked.
it also is going to track like your reoccurring payments. That's really important. That stuff can run away from you.
I also feel like I'm like a visual person, and I feel like the way they designed it is really easy for me to look at and understand, like with the colors.
Like
and the simplification of everything.
If you're working full time, and if you don't have like an accountant or someone that you talk to in that way, something like this is essential, in my opinion, to keeping your business in order. So important. Wall Street Journal named it the best budgeting app of 2025. It's got the top recommended personal app, the top one by users on the App Store with 30,000 5-star reviews. Yeah. Financial stress is one of the top reasons relationships fall apart. Let's make that conversation easier, guys. It's so true. You can track shared and individual accounts, set goals together, keep money, check-ins, and drama-free.
And I've seen a few comments in the chat saying they have been using it already before the sponsor started, and they love it.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. It is a great product. MonarchMoney.com/H3, guys. Get the first half of your first year off. That's 50% off your first year at MonarchMoney.com/H3.
Oh, I should call attention to that. When we were showing this on screen, it has this default promo with code WELCOME. Only 30%. Get it. It's an extra 20% more with our promo code. Use it.
Not good enough.
Use it.
So thank you to Monarch Money.
Here's someone saying, I'm using it since the last sponsor and I love it.
Oh, that's great. I love to hear that. Let's head on over to our next sponsor finally, and thank you so much to Mood.com.
We talked about being responsible. Now let's flip it on its head.
Mood.com. Yeah, now let's
chill.
Let's enjoy the money we've earned.
Freezer pops.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Shut up.
Mood.com continues to deliver in innovative ways you never expected.
I could eat like 42 of those.
Me too, for real.
This is the new freezer pop filled fun fill. Contains 20 milligrams and 20 milligrams of CBD's nuts.
That's ridiculously
They've got
cool.
9 different flavors. Oh, it's a box.
That's way too cool.
You get 9 different flavors. It's a rapid onset gourmet small batch. That 20 milligrams, that's a hero dose, I believe.
Shooting ropes.
Oh, no, it's medium, it says. As I love about Mood, it tells you like the dosage. Here it says medium. They also have the soda and seltzers. We've mentioned this one. But this is a perfect summer product, dude.
Yeah.
Bring these in the cooler, you know what I mean? Out.
Totally.
That is-
At the beach, right?
If you have people over and you bring that out, you're like honorary best party thrower.
Yeah, winner.
Immediate.
Honestly, you'd be like, you'll never guess what's in this pop.
And they wouldn't.
And they wouldn't.
They wouldn't guess.
Freaking out for this.
This is kind of the best thing ever.
Can you click on the picture of like a person holding them to
Oh yeah,
see
let's
the
see
size?
the and the flavors.
Okay.
Oh, those are
Cool.
pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Beefy
god, it's so
sticks.
summer.
Potent, effective, keeps cool, 9 fruity flavors, perfect for unwinding and having fun, guys. 40 calories, that's not bad.
That's nothing.
Innovative, man. They've got the
Yeah.
sody pops. We've seen these ones. We've got the sweets. If you want to have some treats, let's see. We got the buttercream caramels. We got the chewy peach rings. We got the watermelon rings. We got the taffy. We got the rainbow belts. Come on. We got caramel popcorn. Too much fun. And they have basically everything, honestly. It's mood. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'll tell you this right now. 25% off your first order with code H3.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
I mean, come on. They got the gummies. They got flour. They got edibles. They got beverages. They got pre-rolls. They got concentrates. They got preloaded vape pens. And merch, which you cannot smoke. Which probably would make it less desirable. Right?
Sure, I guess.
I guess you can smoke anything, technically.
You could wear it while you're smoking, though.
If you want to represent, if you love them that much, you know. You can
I'm
also
shooting
sort.
ropes, bro.
You can sort by what kind of mood you're looking
I
for.
don't think you can smoke anything, Ethan.
Technically,
I was thinking about that. No, I don't think all substances will combust
at a hot enough temperature.
Well, it might melt, but it's not going to combust into like a vapor.
Okay, well, you can
Necessarily.
combust a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe some types of metals you can't combust.
Right.
Smoking metal.
Like, can you
would be
smoke a
kinda hard
diamond?
for it. Nah.
Yeah, I don't think
you can
I
melt
don't think
a
it would.
diamond. You can't melt diamond.
Oh, you certainly can melt it at a high enough temperature, right?
But those are
Surely.
those diamonds are basically forged in Mount Doom. Like they're
Mhm.
forged in
Right.
the fires
Yeah,
and
they are.
pressures of the deepest bowels of the where the Balrogs stir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ask, can you melt a diamond? I don't know.
Can you melt?
I don't
a
think
diamond?
so. It is the hardest natural occurring substance.
Technically, yes, you can melt a diamond, but it's incredibly difficult and it requires extreme conditions.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like being at the center of the earth.
Yeah.
That's pretty extreme. You can shop by mood: aroused, sleepy, classic high, happy, energized, chill, soothing, focused, creative, social. You can sort by potency: mild, medium, high. Bestsellers, new, bundles. Get on over there to mood.com, guys, and make sure to use code H3 for 25% off your first order. Thank you so much to our lovely sponsors. Please consider supporting them. In the presence of sufficient oxygen, diamonds can burn at a temperature around, well, it says burn. Is melt and burn not the same thing, right?
Well, burn implies more that it is combusting. So maybe
I can blaze diamond?
Maybe you can blaze a diamond, bro. Yeah.
Ask ChatGPT, just ask. Can
I
blaze
did.
a diamond?
I just now. Can you smoke a diamond? Let's see. You can't really smoke a diamond in the way people typically think of smoking a substance. Here's why. Oh.
Well, we're not
this sounds
typical
like it's not.
people.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Well, it
You're
sounds like there's a
exactly
chance.
They're
though.
saying no, not in any meaningful way.
Yeah, but they're saying it sounds like there's a chance because
Well,
they say
what is
technically
meaningful
no.
to you?
Well, what about untechnically?
Well, see, the problem is in a vacuum, the diamond would sublimate directly from solid to gas. Again, no smoke, no usable vapor.
I'm gonna smoke a diamond. I'm
You find a
calling it
way?
right now. I'll be the first.
That's
No, you're
baller as
right.
shit.
That's the next thing. I was lighting my cigars with dollar bills. Next, I'm going to be smoking diamonds. Okay, that's the next flex. Also, over the break, I'll give a little shout out here quickly to H3 Lore, our official, what's the word? Our official scribe, our historian,
Our
archivist,
chronicler.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and he's already got. Oh, this is yesterday's. So, Dan, you know more about this. What's he got going on?
Yes, I have a short. I have ad copy. No, not really. So basically, during this drought of content over the next 2 weeks, the archivist here, Mr. Waddles Jr., is going to welcome everyone to stop by h3lore.com to take a trip down memory lane for the H3 podcast. Every weekday, the site will be debuting a brand new iceberg topic for your viewing pleasure. And with the new autoplay button, it's easier than ever to just sit back and let the moments flow by in the background.
I think Jimmie Lee needs to be demoted on levels.
Well, it's surface level information.
No, but I don't think this is like everybody knows these memes, right? That's what that
I guess the newest people that just started watching in the last 6 months wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because he's been recently, for anybody new, recently banned from the show, Jimmie Lee.
I got a gripe with Tom Ward because his profile picture is fucking Jimmie Lee, dude. It scares me every time.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, no.
Yeah.
Wait.
On WhatsApp.
Did you see the Jojo Siwa James Charles clip?
I didn't watch it. I just saw them
Let
together.
me show you. It's relevant to what we're talking about.
Okay. Let me finish with this, though. So Monday's debut will be the infamous H3H3 Productions. Learn the origin of this pesky presence and all this chaos they've caused over the years. Tuesday's drop is the equally notorious Kevin Adamtis. Yo, Kevin Adamtis! Your biggest hater is getting...
No, I'm not promoting this website anymore.
That's awesome. What other wonders will await you in the following days? You'll have to stop by and find out.
Moses.
May I suggest a name for him? Lore Master.
Oh yeah, I guess that's pretty
Because
straightforward.
I had once upon a time I had the title the H3 Archivist,
Right.
and I felt like stepping on my toes a little bit.
Yeah.
So Lore Master maybe.
And then there's one more thing. So in addition to the iceberg thing that's going to be running for the next 2 weeks, in addition to that, the crew has graciously offered up several of their favorite podcast moments. Each day, a different crew member will be picked, and their favorite moments will be revealed for the world, forever etched in stone to be judged for all of eternity. On top of these exciting debuts, the site will also be receiving an onslaught. They put that in all caps. Onslaught of 100 plus new sound bites, as well as the finalization of the crew lore with AB, Lena, and Nate finally getting their own pages. Enjoy the break, everyone. You deserve the much-earned rest. Oh, I think that was just addressed to me, but I read it out as part of the thing. Anyways, that's from Waddles Jr. Thank you very much. And so if you are feeling H3 starved these next couple weeks, pop on over to h3lore.com.
He begged us to erase it. I guess it's not been re-uploaded. Sure. Yeah.
Wait, you gotta
Listen,
do it on the
today-
microphone.
Today, I proved I'm the tallest in the H3 verse. I believe that I deserve a special badge in the top left that says tallest in the H3 verse.
Now, Avery, you're doing a monkey
that's
paw wish
interesting.
type of thing. These wishes never go as you expect.
Yeah, but since height is such a big thing, I mean, after all, you are
some of us.
6 foot king. Yeah, and like AB is a 6 foot king.
Step
allegedly.
up here, AB.
So height's the thing, and like Steiny's obviously the smallest. Give him the smallest badge if you have to. But I believe I deserve the tallest badge. I've been a faithful, loyal employee for 2 or 3 years. I'm gonna keep that streak going.
Yeah.
I believe I deserve this badge.
I mean, I'm racking my brain to think if there's anybody else in our orbit that's taller, and I don't think there is.
I vote Avery.
I think he is the tallest.
That's
I think
a
the
humble
closest is
plea.
Bradley.
That's a humble plea from a humble man. I leave the decision, of course, up to Waddles.
Sure.
But in the meantime, guys, here's a clip of Jojo and James
Okay.
from one day ago. Now, let me play it without sound.
Okay.
And then you can just see that they're together, right?
Okay, yes.
It looks like they're on Rodeo. They just had dinner or something.
Yes.
he wearing
They're talking to the paparazzi. Okay, now let me redo this with them unmuted.
Okay.
Oh my God, how are you?
What's going on?
I'm good. Just, you know.
Do your stuff. Come in and
Just
have a
going to
drink when you're
dinner.
done.
What'd you say?
Come in and have a drink when you're done.
I'm leaving now. Are you going in
all
right now?
Well, nice seeing
Joy,
you.
get some pigs in a blanket.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
All right, sweetie. Nice seeing you.
Yeah, but
Stop it.
What the
Is this real or an edit?
This is real. He caught him. Jimmy's downtown, baby.
Is the boogeyman in town? Like, is this?
That's crazy.
Is this recent? Is he in town?
I think this is recent.
This is
I
recent.
gotta hide, man.
Oh God.
I had plans over the break. Not anymore.
Not
Forget
leaving
about hiding from ICE.
Yeah.
Jimmie Lee's in town.
You know what? He's
That's
probably
funny.
making all ice jokes to everyone.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my God.
He is doing that. Oh,
He was
no.
making them before, even before Trump was
You're
elected.
right. But now it's even worse. Hey, imagine walking around LA. Hey, watch out for ice. I think you might get beat up for that.
A little cold in here, huh?
You know, it's kind of like comedians touring like war zones, like in Iraq and stuff in the 2000s, but instead it's with ice.
Yeah.
That's so Jimmie's out.
That
here
was
somewhere.
really him.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, there's really no other way to interpret
Oh my God,
that.
how are you?
What's going on?
I'm good. Just, you know.
Do your stuff. Come in and have a
Just
drink
going
when
to
you're
dinner.
done.
Oh my God.
What'd you say?
Come in and have a drink when you're done.
Unless it's an edit.
I'm leaving now. Are you going in?
What?
That's what I was wondering.
Unless it's an edit.
How is it an edit?
No shot.
This is not an edit.
Right now.
Well, nice seeing you.
Enjoy. Get some pigs in a blanket.
Oh, all right.
The best.
Wait, who posted
All right,
it? Is
sweetie,
it
let's
Nancy
see.
Soulcycle?
Guys, listen.
No.
I know AI is getting crazy. This is real.
Wait, that's a good point. Who what's the-
posted
I mean,
it?
we don't see him. All
I think
need
it's
is
an
just to
edit.
add the audio.
No shots.
I know you hate when I do this,
Listen.
but personally, I
Well,
do
then
think
we
that.
should be able to prove it. Let's look
who-
at. Yeah, where'd it come from?
Who posted it? What's the Reddit username?
Lately, it's getting in my head so much. Like everything I
Just
see,
random.
I first assume it's not real anymore because it's like I just can't do this. I
Join
can't fall
us,
for stuff.
join us, Ela. Me and Love, we've been on this conspiracy train
Yeah,
for a
and
while.
guys, I know all of you guys hate when I do this.
Well, let's
but
find out
sometimes
if
I'm
you're
just-
right. If
I've
you're
been
right.
toning it down recently, but this time I had to speak my
Well,
mind.
then listen. The
Yeah,
onus
yeah,
is on
yeah.
you.
Of course,
Hey, Love.
yeah.
You're gonna bring that out.
So how
here.
about we move on to the next topic? And I'll try to figure it
I
out.
would assume this would have come from a Jimmie Lee social media.
You'd think, yeah, right.
TikTok,
Yeah.
Instagram.
But is he still on that, or
He's
is he?
out.
No, he's not. He's making a comeback just without us.
I don't necessarily think that was Jimmie's video. I'm gonna check. What's the one that
That would be crazy.
Who would post it if it's not him?
like Hollywood Fix or like one of those?
They don't
That's
know.
what I'm gonna look.
Right. You
No, I mean he means post the original, and then a fan of ours just made the edit.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
everybody, look for the video.
I'm looking for it.
JMZ.
I do like that. I do like that though, Ethan. You said if you have a conspiracy, the burden's on you to find it.
that's fair enough.
I like
that's fair.
that policy.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
You can't come out here.
Because Love, you be throwing some stuff out, and I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta find this shit.
Oh, I see.
Right.
I see what
That's
he's working
fair.
from a workload
Yeah.
perspective here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on.
Oh,
to,
there's another angle.
Oh well, that will easily prove or disprove it.
Well,
right?
Give me the
There's another
angle, give me the
angle.
Unless they created multiple angles of the
They're
face.
saying you can see him in the other angle.
Okay. Hey,
Shooter on the graph.
Oh,
You can
no,
see him in the other
Love,
angle.
Hold on, I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy.
I just sent another angle.
It was DMZ.
TMZ posted a 3-minute clip of Jimmie Lee fucking crossing.
I'm all
Holy
right. How
shit!
you doing?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Wait. Let it play. Let it play.
Oh, I knew it wasn't that calm out here.
How are you?
I'm all
Yeah,
right. How are you
so
doing?
hold on. Sorry, Jimmie Lee is hanging outside of these celebrity restaurant spots in Rodeo.
To just like ambush. Yeah.
It's so embarrassing to do that.
Yeah.
That's where the paparazzi hang out. You
He's
see it.
doing the dating and money 101.
He's being a paparazzi.
So I believe this is Craig's restaurant. He hires paparazzi to go out front and take pictures of him. That was his whole shtick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmie does.
Jimmie does.
Ah.
You guys look fantastic together. How are things going?
Oh, it'd be better if he was here, but it's going great. It's going great. It's
Okay.
been lovely.
I love to hear that. I
didn't
want to
seem
know,
sincere at all.
I'm curious, it's Pride Month. What do you have to say to
Well, okay, man.
Okay.
a lot of the people who have been kind of questioning your relationship and, you know, questioning your decision?
I'm not up to date with the Jojo drama, but apparently she's dating a guy now. And
She's not lesbian.
She's
She's pansexual.
She's pansexual.
She's pansexual now, not a lesbian. And
why do they call it pan? Because it's like a stir fry.
No, like pan, like the Latin root.
I thought you just throw it all in the pan and make a stir fry.
I'm not gay no more.
I don't know.
One of those words. It's one of those words. You know.
Not Peter Pan.
You do know some of the story because didn't we talk about it? She had that whole drama where
We talked about it on the girls episode.
Oh, there's a problem with my shot again.
Oh, I learned that on the girls
Yes, you
app.
did. Yes, you did. You learned so much on the girls app.
See, on the girls app, I sit down and I listen.
Thank you.
I was
ma'am.
working. So sorry, Dan. You were enjoying crumpets and tea.
I mean, look, I think I want to spend my time.
What I do for you, the coast is going to be right over here.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much.
welcome.
Appreciate you. There you go. Thank
Appreciate
you, guys.
it.
Appreciate you
Thank
guys.
you
Listen,
You guys
I
taking
want
off?
to wait for him to say goodbye. The thing is love is a beautiful rainbow, and I think that
Love is a beautiful rainbow.
I mean,
Catch
that's
that.
true.
Catch that check.
that the LGBTQIA community needs to remember that love is love, and I think the hate from within the community is something that I've learned a lot from, and I think that a lot of people get to grow from, and I'm one of those people, but I think that it just, again, I get to be an example of love is love, you can be happy.
Where's Jimbo?
Here he's speaking out. He's speaking out. Hi, you guys. How are you guys?
Oh, they
my
just
God.
walked up on each other?
I have a theory.
Or she was
Jimmie
waiting for
held
him.
up James inside the restaurant, and that's
Yes,
why
a good
that's why it took a
friend.
while for him to come out.
She was like, "Get here, Charles, already!" Like she was waiting for him to come out.
Do you want to come on the Instagram, James? You want to get on my Instagram?
The thing is, without us, Jimmie is essentially nobody, and he needs celebrity clout. And I don't know that kicking him off the show has been a positive thing, because now we've unleashed what can only be described as an unstoppable power, a corrupting force in the world that is now, permeating in places that wouldn't otherwise be. This is an invasive species, and we've unleashed it.
Also, hooking him up with the Howie interview is like
What
giving
have
a
we
serial
done?
killer a weapon, because now he has that clout to say, I've been on Howie Mandel, and I'm sure
he was on
used
Bobby
the-
Lee too.
What have we
Right.
done?
Bro's Ted Bundy, man.
I
Can
thought
we
it was
go back in
hilarious.
time?
But that's the thing. I was doing it for him. I was his biggest advocate. I was going to make Jimmie. I was going to actually, make a king out of a.
We messed up the
out of a
timeline.
pauper.
Okay, so on that note, I do want to ask though about the Miley Cyrus comment.
Oh,
the
yeah,
joke
my
she
guess.
made. What I know you said you DM'd her and
I did.
She responded. Have
Yes.
you guys talked more since then? Are you upset with her about that or?
Oh God, no! I couldn't. No love lost at all. She's Miley Cyrus. I grew up loving
She's
her.
back
I'll
there.
forever love her.
Things seem to be moving pretty fast with
Just
you
let
and
her
Chris.
go.
What's that relationship like?
Did she drive the Jojo mobile?
We're open to this relationship very soon.
Oh.
We saw a lot very quickly.
Where's Jimmie
I mean, listen, he is my favorite person in the world.
No, wait. Go back. Go
Then
back.
where did his footage?
No, he's in the back.
Go
but
back.
the cameraman is.
Get out.
He was doing something because the cameraman was
Okay,
intentionally
I didn't
keeping him out.
realize.
When James comes out, Jimmie Lee comes out
no.
after him.
God, I didn't
Think
even know.
that
So you missed all that.
LGBTQIA community.
Okay, let me just mute it.
Yeah.
But also, real quick,
Okay,
see
watch
how
it,
wide the
watch
shot is on her?
Yeah, they don't want to show that.
They don't want to show him, so he's doing something.
He's fucking with them. He's been out there harassing everybody.
I think he hired photographers because when he comes out, the flashes start again.
Well, James Charles walks out. With
Okay,
him.
here's James.
This is James. All right.
And
There he is, peeking around the corner.
Yeah. But pay attention to the shot. They even sort of crop James out. And why would you crop James out unless someone was doing something
Oh
in the back?
God, they really did cut the hell out of that. They're showing the wall, and they yeah.
Yep. You would
Jimmy's acting up.
You would definitely want James in the shot.
No question, there it is.
Oh my God.
He's creeping. He's creeping back there.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I think him just being around the flashing lights and the paparazzi and all that.
He loves the glitz and the glam.
And another life, he would have been paparazzi. He called Cam one day. We were out at the beach, and he goes, "Hey, Cam, I'm about to go eat with this Asian lady. You want to meet up?" And Cam's like, "Oh, we're out right now." He's like, "She's supposedly a big deal." Then he posts a picture with Kamora Lee Simmons on his Instagram story. What? He somehow had lunch with,
Dude, that shoot we did with him, the worst day of my life. Love, Ian, me, and who else was it? There was a fourth person. Anyways.
Oh God.
He like stole Cam during breakfast. He's like, "Can we go get some shots in my room? Doing my hair." So fucking funny, dude.
I'm seeing if there's anything goofs and gaffs related at the top.
You remember when he came into the office unannounced?
Yeah.
And then you got a shot of him in the bathroom with the door. That's what that reminded me of. Like
Someone
seeing him.
like ran into the office, into the bathroom, and these other people were in there. And then I walk into the bathroom by the doors, and the door's wide open or on a glint, and I see him peeing, standing up, nasty.
He texts me, he's all, "I'm here." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It was crazy.
Well, that was his final It's final act. Taylor Lorenz, I'm going to give a quick shout out to her for potentially, and I know Dan just called me out for this, but this might actually be the dumbest thing ever. I think she might be the dumbest
doing
person.
it.
So she
You have to decide.
This person used to write for the Washington Post
I don't believe
And
that,
the New York Times.
actually.
and the New York Times.
Yeah.
And
The
now,
New York
now that
Times?
she's finally, self-employed, unrestricted, unchained, here's her hard-hitting reporting. On Monday, I reported on anti-ICE protests taking over Roblox. She continues.
I'm so lost.
One of the kids I interviewed texted me this morning to share that the Roblox protesters are now facing police violence
What does that mean?
in the game. Here she posts a text at 3 a.m., by the way, which is weird. Hello, I was in Roblox.
Hello.
I was in a Roblox ICE protest, but then we all got shot by the police, crying face. Taylor Lorenz, everybody. That's...
I have no words.
Now,
to
the
say.
ICE thing is very serious, and I feel like this is not good reporting. I feel like this is counterproductive reporting. There's so much actually horrible things happening. You're reporting on police violence in Roblox? It's Roblox.
Okay, so I'll give a little bit more of a nuance. Like, if you want to report on like a lot of kids are
Here it is.
are
Here it
staging
is.
protests. That's
This
one
is
thing.
it, Dan. This
Right.
is the police violence in Roblox.
Oh, wait, this is the violence?
This is it.
Wait, can we show this?
God.
Yeah, that looks scary.
Oh my God.
I'm happy they're taking a stand, if I'm honest.
It's against the Roblox cops. The thing is that this is kids playing around for the most part.
Yes, and
obviously.
it's Taylor Lorenz, a presumably serious journalist,
Right.
presenting it as a serious and talking with children at 3 a.m.
Why at 3 in the morning? What
That's
the
a great.
fuck?
I don't know.
I have to hide my phone from my mom.
Oh, I guess to be fair, she just received it at 3 a.m. but-
Yeah, I think she said it was a different time zone, if I'm not mistaken.
What time zone?
It's international reporting.
Midnight LA
6 a.m. is better.
No,
Like, where's this kid? It's
Minecraft time. Yeah.
3 a.m. Minecraft time. That's true. That could be any time. They're in Roblox though.
Lord.
I don't know how the time
Sorry, Roblox.
passage of time works in Roblox. Guys, just take this in, please. Please, just.
I can't.
That's the future right there.
You know what's funny? I remember she says that when she got virtually fired from Washington Post for lying about calling the president. What did she say about him? She said something about the
I
president.
think she made a Genocide Joe post.
Oh, yeah, and they're
she-
like,
and
"Did
then
you
she
post
claimed-
this?" And she's like, "No, it wasn't me."
Right, yeah. And then she...
Because they're like, "Why are
kept
you
changing
lying
her
about
story.
this? You're weird."
Yeah, it was all very
So
strange.
she was, in my opinion, forced to resign.
Okay.
But her statement was always like, "I'm so glad that I'm finally able to amicably step away from that work and to be on my own." And here's the reporting we're getting from that.
Yeah.
Who's this story for? Nickelodeon?
Listen, like the nugget of something interesting here would be that like a bunch of kids,
They're aware.
they're
of what's
aware
going
and
on.
they're like raising awareness or whatever. So I guess it's goofy, but I don't have as much of an issue with the
It's not being-
initial report. But taking this seriously, like this is someone is trolling you, Taylor. Like how can you not see that? Like this is a joke.
It's
Hello.
unreal. So anyway, Taylor Lorenz, keep it up. You are certainly moving the needle here on the ICE things, and
Oh boy.
They are now facing police violence.
we're all very
In
proud of you.
Roblox.
Yeah, we're very,
What is
very proud of
happening?
you.
I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
Me too, sister.
Hilarious, nonetheless.
I gotta pee.
Let's see here. A real journalist in Roblox, right? Exactly. All right, so let's move on to all the goods here.
Wait, before you do,
Sure.
I've been provided with crucial information.
Uh-oh. Is it Roblox related?
No.
Was
Not
there
related to
fatalities in Roblox?
No, Roblox is not a part of it.
Were they deported to another server?
Okay.
What, this link here? What is this? Oh, this is it.
There it is.
So it's a Walmart purchase.
Oh my God. It's a shame that Hila's in the bathroom right now.
I'll wait.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. She
$12. I mean, Walmart does have great prices on clothing. I can't lie.
It looks better.
I don't mean to point it out to disparage him for buying cheap clothing. It's more so, do we want to get a set?
Yes, unreservedly yes. I need that when I come back.
That'd be pretty fun,
I absolutely need that exact shirt when I come back.
I will order a couple of...
And luckily, unrelated, it is going to be a low investment goof.
Right, yes, exactly.
Which is nice, because sometimes, they cost money.
Sometimes it costs $4,000 to buy a mobility scooter, and sometimes you buy a $13 V-neck.
Five grand for a chip.
Yep.
Yeah.
It only comes in
Vivo.
3XL. That's the only size.
Still one of my biggest regrets in life, honestly, is paying Bevo $5,000.
It was not
I
worth
regret it every day.
This shirt is only available in 3XL. Would you still like me to get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll get a pair.
I'm not too worried about the
size
fit. Yeah.
I was gonna say, take it to your tailor. I'm curious. Next time you get your suit done, I'm curious what she
Is
says.
a very funny idea.
It's gonna cost more than the shirt to do.
Yeah, easily. Duh. Costs like hundreds of dollars probably to get it like hemmed perfectly.
Oh yeah, people are saying you got to rock this with the black leather pants, the meggings that we got. Yo,
we ordered those? We did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When we come back, guys, we're coming hard. We're coming heavy. Hopefully, I don't get hard in those pants because.
And that comes on the back.
Right.
It does.
It sounds. I'm not usually one to criticize Zach here, but there's like the most stilted.
Yeah,
but he's like stuttering through the whole thing.
It tickles my brain good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. This is a third-party partner, Tags Weekly.
Huh?
It's sold by Tags Weekly because Walmart turned into like an Amazon like marketplace.
Right. Oh, so this is a true deep cut.
Made by Tags Weekly.
Okay, well, shout out to Tags Weekly.
Where is the best place to
Love
shit
your style.
in a Walmart?
You may.
Can I say,
Yes,
I
sir.
think the only person I've ever seen pull off a V-neck in the history of V-necks is Daniel Tosh. Like,
Okay.
I think like he was
Let's
so
see it.
good at it, he made it like a whole
Daniel
season of
Tosh.
V-necks. Like, but I don't think anybody else has pulled off a V-neck, let alone ones with one of those dinky ring buttons. Like those have never looked good.
It's tough. Yeah.
Okay,
It's a tough one.
I mean,
I've only seen that
it's
shit
interesting.
in kindergarten, dude. Like, what is V-neck?
Let's test this hypothesis.
I see what you're saying. He does kind of pull it off, but even still, the V-neck.
Can you show my screen, AB?
It's just so unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look terrible.
Yeah. That's fine.
Here, how about this one? Why these
works.
are all like so low res?
It's a long time ago.
I mean, it would be better.
It's a different
without.
era.
It'd be better
Okay.
without.
Oh wait, Hila has thoughts. She's literally running back.
We found the
Hila's
shirt.
running back.
Sprinting to the
found the
table.
shirt. It's $13 on Walmart.
Oh my God!
We're
Stop
buying it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we buy it.
God, that is so sad.
I had a suggestion that next time Ethan gets a suit tailored, he should take that shirt with him to get
3XL.
sized.
Oh my God! Wow.
By the way, you guys.
What do we
like-
think of this one? This
I'm
one
really feeling
this might be pushing it, guys.
Yeah.
What?
He's gone too far.
That's cool.
What?
Sorry.
You like it?
That's cool.
I know what he
Interesting.
did though. There was a season where he was just wearing like the most silly, outrageous things.
Oh, so he was trying to be.
Yeah, he was being silly.
Okay.
I don't think he actually thought that looked cool.
It's a little different.
Mr. Taj.
By the way, Tom Ward
Tom Ward.
said he fucking hates V-necks.
Yeah, he's right. Tom knows. 10 toes down.
I rest my case.
New lore. Hates stop signs, hates V-necks.
I don't like stop signs.
Who does?
I listen to them.
No, I like. Wait, hold on. I like stop signs.
I don't like stopping.
You like
I want to
them?
go. Always go.
Yeah, but would you?
I want to be
prefer-
going. Not
Would you
stopping.
prefer a stop sign or a light?
A stop sign.
It depends.
Because the stop sign lets you
Sometimes-
go at your leisure.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Sometimes stop signs get congested, and it takes forever to get through it.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
Sometimes you have 20 cars lined up behind a stop sign.
But what's the hitting percentage on that? Because I feel
Low.
like most stop signs that
It's
you
low.
get to, you pull right up, you stop, you look both ways, you go. But not if you're Tom, obviously.
Or MKBHD.
or
Jokes.
I don't
No,
think
that's
he ran
not
a
joke.
stop
That's
sign.
not a
He-
joke.
Yeah, I
was
don't think
just
he. I don't know if he
speeding,
ran a stop sign.
Yeah.
That literally happened.
Right,
Oh
Tom
no,
was
it was
also-
the kids.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, he was going crazy fast and
200 miles per hour in a pig
school
zone. We love him for that. All right, listen. Let's get to the goods here.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
That's so true, Hila.
Thank you.
In fact, should we have meat and potatoes for dinner? No. You know, I've been ordering from Erewhon. And I got
what?
You and me both.
And like it's
you got
it. First of all, the price of that shit is so stupid. I'll say this:
It is so
Uber Eats
stupid.
sometimes has a 50% coupon off for groceries up to $40, and that's great. So when I use that, I go to Erewhon, but everything I get from there is insane. And by the way, I got a steak from Erewhon that was like the marbling was insane. It was humane certified.
You got a Wagyu.
Ribeye Wagyu. It was $40, which is a lot, but for that cut, I mean, it was spectacular.
Wait, it was $40 for like one
steak
meal, like one steak.
Yeah,
for
just
one
per
steak.
steak.
Crazy.
You know, I will say.
But like I said, it's humane.
nice
It's certified
one, though.
humane.
That's
and
great.
Wagyu
It's
is
organic.
What's
usually-
humane about killing a cow?
It means that they, yeah, you know what I mean.
That's a good point.
You know, that's cheaper than Gelson's.
Fucking got him,
Gelson's
dude.
has a $54 fucking ribeye.
Oh.
It
you
wasn't a
see?
massive one.
Oh, okay. Was it over a pound?
I don't remember, but the marbling was insane. It was so freaking good. I might have to get one of those tonight. But if you go to a restaurant, that steak would cost $80.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, but at a restaurant they cook it for you.
I cooked
Yeah.
it great. I want to cook it. You know
Yeah.
how I did it? I didn't even need it. There was so much fat and marbling. I didn't even need the oil. Seared it both sides. There was so much tallow. Is that what you call it? I was able to spoon it on top of the steak. Finished it in the oven. Perfectly cooked. Unbelievable.
It was glamorous.
Wow.
Didn't add any
Glamorous?
oil.
Yes.
That's a 10.
Oh, I was thinking I should have taken photos because it was brilliant. But last time when we ordered from Erewhon, we get like 2 soups, avocado
It's so
rolls,
expensive.
a sashimi, and it was like $150 or something. You're like, what?
You should have randomly posted photos to your story. I feel like the reaction would have been so fucking funny. I would have thought your account was hacked if I saw it, but
Of the
I'm sure
Wagyu?
there have been some stupid fucking posts.
Wait, you think I was hacked by what? By posting
Just
what?
because it's so not like you that I'd be so shocked if I saw you post food to your story.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy. I've talked about steak. Is it?
Have you ever posted a photo of your meal on Instagram?
I think so during holidays.
Like if he's cooking, I think he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yo, is Ethan okay? He posted a steak.
Well, I don't think
Do
that
you
I
need a
would freak
muffin,
out to
bro?
the same degree AB is indicating, but
Maybe he has muffin trauma.
but that is out of character for you for sure.
Well, prepare, because I'm going to be posting
Okay,
some steak
let's see
pics
it.
tonight, baby.
You know, maybe over the break when we swim in your pool, you can also cook us dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be nice.
That would be
I
nice.
would. That would be a nice
That would be
company
so
day. I'd like to
cute.
cook some steaks for
That
you guys.
would actually be really nice.
Let's have a pool day.
Can we go swimming?
Maybe we could over the
Can we
break.
go swimming?
Come back.
We'll,
Would you guys
we'll
wanna come
check
over and
back.
do that?
Um,
Okay,
I would love
Would it be
that.
fun?
Yeah, I'll cook some steaks. And Dan, what do you like on a barbecue?
Broccoli?
just veggies.
What kind of veggies?
I like you can barbecue like Beyond Burgers and stuff.
Okay.
You do burgers.
Okay, I'll get you. Oh, you know the vegan sausages are pretty good.
Yeah, there's
Or
all kinds
veggie
of-
sausages.
The vegan stuff's good nowadays. It's a whole new world.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd love
Corn
to
on
do
the
that.
cob?
That'd be nice to get
Corn.
together.
Oh, I love a barbecued corn. Oh my
Oh
god.
yes.
Oh,
I don't cook corn.
what?
I don't cook corn.
Why not?
He's
What do you
not
mean you
a
don't?
corn
What the fuck?
lover, but
Anti-corn.
I am. So we can meet somewhere in the middle.
There's
Okay.
nothing to do with it. You either boil it, that's fine. That's probably
terrible.
the best way. Or you put
I
it
love
in
it.
oil with butter or something. It's like you can do that afterwards. Also,
I
don't
love-
eat it with butter. Just
I
eat it
love
with salt.
all corns,
Get your shit together.
all
corn
shapes.
eaters.
Yeah.
all
All
cooked
categories.
ways.
Everybody loves corn. My boys all love corn. Like Bruce, some nights he'll just eat a can of corn
Me too.
for dinner.
Delicious.
That's all he'll wants.
And he likes baby corns, which are so cute.
Yeah. he
Oh,
loves baby
interesting.
corns.
Little baby Bruce eating a baby corn.
Can I bring Jimmie?
This shit's so good when it's when you
Zach,
grill it
don't
up with the
even
husk.
joke like
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's the way.
I
Can't
can do
believe that even entered your mouth.
All right. So anyway, let's get to the good
I'll
stuff
bring the
here.
bacon.
There it is.
Ooh.
I'll cook it.
Okay.
All right. So the first to the lawsuit stuff. Now, people are scrambling to draw defense up for the indefensible. There is basically 3 people making the most damning confessions on video. There is no way to honestly defend these people. But I predicted what would happen, and of course, it's exactly what's happening. The refrains are attacking women, attacking small creators, silencing
pro-Palestine
silencing
voices.
criticism, targeting pro-Palestine voices, etc., etc. But there's some that I didn't expect. So here's one that I didn't expect is this video apparently was making the rounds of me giving permission to anyone, anytime to react to my to watch my videos. Apparently, well, this is just a picture. Do I have the video?
Mm.
Give me a sec.
He said, "Nah, he's cooked."
So it says, quote, Ethan, it's a clip of me. I'm opening our IP to the world. Anything with me in it. Go for it, man. Monetize it. I will not claim. I will not remove. I will not do anything. I mean, to be fair, it's basically been my policy, ... etc. So that is a direct quote. And I guess it does sound bad. Although, to be totally fair, it doesn't sound that bad because I'm talking about my podcast, and the H3 Nuke was a fucking H3 Productions video. But that being said, that doesn't even matter, because if you actually go look, okay, here it is. Here's what they posted on Twitter that was so damning that by the way, my favorite part about this is, like, you guys can shitpost on Twitter all you want, but this is an actual lawsuit, and it's happening, and it's coming, and you're gonna have to argue in front of a judge, and this shit is not gonna work, right? It's not gonna work. That's the best part about this. You guys are fucking screaming into the wind. You're not gonna stop what's coming. But anyway, here. Oh, I want to say a little. Is that Shredder?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Oh, I want to say a little show note. Okay, here's to all the industrial entrepreneuring spirits out there. I am opening our IP to the world. This is a message with peace and love. Bear in mind, I'm talking about the podcast, but whatever, it doesn't matter.
You can now make your own H3 podcast. That's right, everyone.
I guess you could. What you mean? That's not what I mean. Oh, that's not what I mean. No. Gotcha. You can't make a fake H3 podcast. Although you probably could, actually, because I don't think anyone would mistake it.
I mean, if it's a parody, you can do whatever you want.
Anyone would mistake it. So our IP is open. I got inspired by Hasan. He has the Hasan Industrial Complex. But I want the Ethan Industrial Complex. I think it's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
And it's actually crazy how, like, many people are seemingly making a decent living from having their own clips channels of him. So if you want to cut up clips from the podcast, from our members live, from anything with me in it, go for it, man. Monetize it. I will not claim. I will not remove. I will not do anything. I mean, to be fair, it's basically been my policy. I don't claim or remove anything really at all.
But now you're making it explicit.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds pretty bad. So they clipped this. This was a long time ago. And anyone who's a fan of the show knows that I changed my policy on that. And also that people weren't actually even able to re-upload shit because YouTube kept removing it all. Because presumably it's because our original content is here on YouTube where Hasan's is on Twitch. That's the only thing I can.
So that's from January 2023. So
over I need the whole clip, guys.
Ago. Doc team. Check the Discord.
Where is it, AB? It's not a Discord. Oh, here, you just sent it. Thank you, love.
Discord.
So now, if you go to the episode, right, and you play it for 5 seconds more, let's see what I say right after. Make a fake H3 podcast, although you probably could, actually, because I don't think anyone would mistake it.
I mean, if it's a parody, you can do whatever you want.
Anyone would mistake it. So our IP is open. I got inspired by Hasan. Let me skip because we heard this.
Oh.
Fifth. Podcast is live yet again. And we're here to put on another great show. Oh, I fucked up. That. All right, let me reopen the link. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louises. That's not what I mean. Oh, that's not what I mean. No. Gotcha. You can't make a fake H3 podcast. Although you probably could actually, because I don't think anyone would mistake it.
I mean, if it's a parody, you can do whatever you want.
Anyone would mistake it. So our IP is open. I got inspired by Hasan. He has the Hasan Industrial Complex. So I want the Ethan Industrial Complex. I think it's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
And it's actually crazy how like many people are seemingly making a decent living from having their own clips channels of him. Mm-hmm. So if you want to cut up clips from the podcast, from our members live, from anything with me in it, go for it, man. Monetize it. I will not claim. I will not remove. I will not do anything. I mean, to be fair, it's basically been my policy. I don't claim. This is where his clip stopped. Right? Okay. Or remove anything really at all.
But now you're making it explicit.
Yeah. The only time I'll remove something is like if it's just a wholesale re-uploading of like an.
Oh.
Oops. It's quite literally in the next breath. And so I wonder, like, what is the point of doing this? Because again, this just proves what kind of fake activism this is. Yeah. This is just snark, right? They know that they're lying. They're knowingly lying, and to what end? It's just for internet clout. Because this is going, like I said, you're not going to be able to show this to a judge. Mm-hmm. You would look absolutely moronic.
This is a side note. The account that shared that video where they cut it off, that's the same account that made the tweet that went viral I don't know about viral, but it went around of supposedly me saying that I'm pro-Palestinian activist. While the whole stream that they cut that from, I was watching pro-Palestine content, and I was doing it all weekend. Well, but that shows you that specific account, what they care about.
Well, and I hope you understand, though.
That's crazy.
Hasan retweets this account.
Yeah.
He signal boosts this account. He signal boosted this clip. Mm-hmm. This is someone who acts out of malice to attack all of us and lies knowingly, right? And then Hasan retweets it. Episode, and we used to have that big problem. We were on Twitch. Mm-hmm. If you're re-uploading just full VODs, then that you cannot do. Mm-hmm. If you're cutting highlights, yes. If you're just re-uploading a video, that's stupid. Obviously, I laugh because it's so fucking ridiculous. Of course, I go, no. This is for highlights. Do I need to be specific about it? Mm-hmm. Not whole fucking videos. I mean, guys, like. Come on, try harder, please. You should be thinking about legal arguments, not Twitter points. Although I think nobody really cares about any of these people. Least of all Hasan, who is not opening his wallet. By the way, they've each made everybody's made a GoFundMe. Mm-hmm. Denims ran. She was so fast, and she wanted to open hers before Kaceytron and Frogan.
Well, to be fair, she had an account.
It doesn't take long.
She already had an account because she opened one and closed it.
Right, that's what I mean. So
I think she
didn't need to do that step.
So they all now have a GoFundMe, and I think it's so funny that now that they're competing against each other for defense dollars, and Smog the Dragon, aka Hasan Piker, the communist, socialist savior, he is not opening his wallet. He is not promoting. He's barely promoted their GoFundMes.
Well, he did.
He retweeted it or
He gave them
something.
a very mild shout out. Mm-hmm. And he didn't donate. Why the fuck wouldn't he donate at least?
That I don't know.
Like, why? He's saying, you guys go support them. I'm not. That's what he said.
Very interesting.
I don't even drop
He did not say I'm not. He didn't say that.
by not donating, that is what Ethan is.
He's Mr. Generosity, isn't he?
Like a token donation for some of your strongest soldiers would be warranted.
He's Mr. Generosity. He's Mr. Charity. He couldn't even drop 100.
It might be coming.
Oh, he's got to do it on camera.
It better come a lot. It better come a lot because their GoFundMes so far are not going well. It turns out when it comes to defending them against what's pretty obviously egregious, undefensible behavior, and not just fueled by hating me, which is what Frogan's initial promise was. Not that she raised, what did she raise, like 40,000 or something?
Last time?
Yeah. But I think all of them have about, well, let me look. I don't have to guess.
Yeah.
There's more clips of me reversing my policy and stuff, but honestly, I don't need to look at any of that. It's so dumb.
Or just
You don't want to show the one where you're reversing it?
It doesn't even matter. I never gave them permission to begin with.
Okay.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? This pathetic loser, Ethan's basement.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like I said, it should be Ethan's attic because I'm always in his brain. I live in his brain rent free. He's one of the ones complaining, right? But he's the one that fucking knows that I changed my policy, and he was bitching about it. Dude, what the hell? Anyway, it doesn't even matter, like I said, because I never gave them permission to start with. Very specifically about highlights. So anywho.
Peed in my basement.
Let's take a look at their GoFundMes. Let's see. Let's start with Denims. She was the first to the ball. She made a GoFundMe like before she even commented. That's why I think she was just like real quick with it. She had to make a video. She didn't make a tweet. She was first. She was like, I need to get the money before they do. And she was the one who was like, by the way, I can defend myself. Thank you very much. Oopsies. Denims versus Ethan Klein Fair Use Lawsuit Defense Fund. She's to be fair to her, she's raised a little bit more than it was at. She's at almost 8,000, which is 8%. So that should get her. I mean, that'll get her maybe in the reply, just a reply. You know, Ethan Klein is suing me for reacting to his video on Hasan. The fundraiser is to cover any costs. That's a fair. I mean, reacting I think is generous, but that's fair.
Should take a look at the words of support.
Words of support. So there's 10. This one's $5 from Rusty Shackleford. Ethan Klein has done more to improve Twitch than the owners and management of Twitch. Stop seeking attention online. How can you take this money in good conscience? Settle. Wow. Oh, these are just comments for me. $5 from Alex. Hating Jews is bad. Ethan, don't settle. Bleed her bank account bone dry. That's not my intention. My intention is just to obviously stand up for what's right. Hey, would you blow me?
What?
Hey, how can you crowdsource a legal defense fund when there's a genocide happening? Kind of true. It is kind of true. There seems to be better ways that people, I think, could donate their money to. Denims, you and your friends are abhorrent, and I hope you get a real job so your wages can be garnished. That's super mean. Oof. Grape tickler. Grape tickler? That sounds very vulgar.
Oh, that sounds very weird.
Drew Pavlo. Oh, I know Drew.
What?
Wait, just grape?
Well, it sounds like grape tickler. Seems like it's a R-word reference, maybe.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking that at all.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
yeah, you don't speak TikTok, Dan. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, it could be ball tickler. It could be.
See, that's what I was thinking, but then that's why I was confused because it's just one grape, not grapes.
Grape tickler is fine if it's balls, but maybe if you're
that's where my mind went.
If you're
okay.
I was thinking balls.
Oh, okay. I much prefer that. Drew Pavlov says, "Hey Denims, I was going to subscribe to Ethan, but I figured this way the money would go to him anyway."
No, you should just send it here.
Yeah, you can send it to me. Now I can finally donate ethically to the Kleins.
Oh my God, you guys.
It's 100% of the
Was organically going to donate this to the Children's Cancer Research Fund, but this seems like a better cause.
Oh God.
I'm still stuck on the "Hey, would you blow me?" That one.
Yeah,
that very good.
That was really good.
Very good.
I think Tom Ward would appreciate that one.
Oh yeah.
David Hand. Jam a man of fortune. I don't know what that means. He's an XQC quote, apparently.
Jam a man of fortune.
Alex Icarus. Oh, no, not Icarus. I was going to donate to Gaza, but I think you need it more. That's, in my opinion, the best comment. It's exactly to the point. Here's $5 to give to Ethan Klein was the first one. Can she not erase these?
I don't know.
Because these are donators. I mean, who is she to erase these messages?
Yeah, I don't know.
It must be a minimum of $5 to leave a comment.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, they are giving her. They're donating. So.
Right.
So that's what's popping on Denims page. So she's up to 8,000. So that's pretty good. Again, noticeably missing from the support page, see top, is Hasan, the guy who they were all basically running to defend so fast that they didn't consider the fact that they were doing copyright infringement. Why can't
Maybe
I
one of the
up?
$200 anonymous ones? Then there's a $500 anonymous.
He would.
You think he would do anonymous
Hell
then?
no.
You sweet soul.
Hasan Piker wouldn't do anything anonymous. Let's be real. This man doesn't shit anonymously. He needs attention for every damn thing he does.
Have some conviction.
So there it is. So that's Denims. We wish her all the best. Let's take a look at Kaceytron's, Kaceytron's was next. Let's see how she's doing. This one is tough. $1,600 raised.
What?
So earlier,
She
just changed the picture to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because earlier it was this insanely cursed photo of her.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah,
Remember?
it was. Should we get into this? I have thoughts on the whole Kaceytron thing.
Whatever.
Well, let me look at the GoFundMes.
Okay, look at the GoFundMes,
and then we'll go into the
talk about it.
Kaceytron.
Yeah,
because she's the one who's been giving us the most.
Yeah, she is given everything.
Oh, Anissa also retweeted but didn't donate.
What the fuck?
These people.
Like Anissa and
with friends like this,
Ian and Hasan are the ones who should be rushing to defend them, and they're totally absent.
Yes.
These are the guys who spend all day talking about how they're socialists. You know, if this was one of my friends, especially doing this like to defend me, I would be putting money down on that, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
To be honest,
you would do that. I feel like we've seen you do that many times over the years.
To be honest, I'd probably even cover their entire legal fees.
I don't know if you'd offer to do that, because I think you know how much that would be.
I would do it.
I'm sure you would give a substantial.
I mean, listen, compared to my monthly legal fees, it's basically just added to the pile.
Okay, well, I mean, it's. I can't.
But I think we can all uncontroversially agree that I would at least be providing a substantial.
I think that's fair.
Amount of aid to them.
You paid for my speeding ticket one time. That was cool.
Right.
Appreciate that.
You're absolutely welcome. We were going. It was on the way to Vegas, and I didn't. And it was, I didn't want anything to bring us down.
That was a hefty ticket, man.
Sure was.
Appreciate that.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
We had a good ass time.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Yeah, I did.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I have one more bit of information I'd like to raise. When our dear Abby and Lena did their fundraiser, Anissa didn't even signal blast it or anything or donate. However, she retweeted Noah's, who did one at the same time.
Yes.
But didn't donate to that one either.
Just a little piece of information.
Didn't donate to his?
I guess we don't know.
I don't know.
They're cheap.
I was asking.
They may have. There was some anonymous ones. I don't know.
Hell no, they
You guys.
Hell no. So I think that's endlessly fascinating that these motherfuckers
It is fascinating.
And they barely. The thing is, Hasan and Anissa barely signal boosted these. So anyway, Kaceytron is really struggling. But then we get to dear Frogan, who is the last to the race. Frogan is always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Last to the game.
What?
But it just means she's last to the game. She's always last. And
I do love that turn of phrase. I try and deploy it when.
Oh damn! It's like damn. Why not me? Why is it always got to be the one watching?
Oh my God!
Ethan Klein is suing me for reacting to a video about myself. Well, again, reacting is doing a lot of lifting there.
What happened?
What happened? So she made a GoFundMe. Let's see where that's at. Oh,
Doing pretty good.
So she's actually doing better than Casey. So Casey's taking the fattest L. Although I laughed, her goal is 200,000. So she's 3% there.
200K.
She's not being modest. The other ones asked for 100K.
Right.
But let's see. I mean, this is Hasan's mod.
Well, look, you know what? I have to hand it to Frogan.
Nothing. She got a couple of Dowies, so that's nice.
Oh, okay. Maybe one of those is Hasan.
What handed to Frogan? What? That she's doing pretty good.
Well, no, I was gonna compliment her strategy here. She has a very sad-looking picture of her to garner sympathy, which I think was a smart move.
Smart.
Yeah,
because with Kaceytron, she has like a crazy-ass edited picture of you.
Did you save that?
That's just
the one of her.
Oh no.
It is.
Oh.
Here was Casey's original
No,
picture.
you're right.
This was her original photo. Not kidding.
No way.
It was. I saw it.
No way.
As of like an hour ago, right before we went
I'm
live,
not
I
kidding.
saw
That
it.
was the photo.
What?
This looks like
this?
a J Station thumbnail. Like,
yeah,
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Raising money for my legal defense at 3 a.m.
Stop it.
Dumbass.
Frogan, I love how she plays the victim. Play victim for me to the judge. You know what I mean?
No, I'll
After
never.
nearly 2 years of
I'll never
targeted
get over
harassment
that
campaign
picture.
against me, Ethan Klein has now escalated into suing me for reacting to his video and Hasan and myself on his video titled "Content Nuke Hasan Piker."
Who fucking who?
This fundraiser is to cover any and all legal fees associated with this complaint and any counterclaims I may have against him. Ooh. I'm sure you've consulted and thoroughly thought that out with an attorney. I may have against him and any other bills and personal expenses from lost wages. Oh, so she's carving out. She's carving out some space here, some creative space here for herself. Any bills or personal expenses I have from lost wages and damages arising from this litigation. Lost wages? You mean the money you're going to pay me? Anyway,
Well, from
so
like having to go to court instead of working.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that's the intent, anyways.
This isn't going to court. I honestly, like, there's no shot. Ethan's a creep. I hope he loses again. Ethan's a little rat. You got this. So she has defenders at least.
Okay. Interesting.
Is it hey, would you blow me in there?
No.
No, I thought we could tell.
He didn't make it. So okay. I knew that all three of them would be doing like this crowdfunding at the same time, and I just found that to be so interesting.
Yeah.
You know, like
Whatever.
I wondered how that was going to play out. But we're seeing it live.
I'm never going to get over that picture that Kaceytron had on her GoFundMe.
Does this money say please support me? Does this picture say please support me?
What? That is so cursed.
Well, okay. All right. I've been biting my tongue.
Are you sure you want to do this now, Dan?
You can do it. I'm not even going to disagree with
Listen,
you.
I'm co-signing this. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, hold on. Before you...
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want to say something about that, Hila? I want to give you your platform here. You have the... What happened?
I'm trying to keep up with what everybody is referencing. There's so many like sub sentences here. We should show her clips.
Okay,
You
let's,
wanna show
let's watch
that?
the clips. Yeah. No, watch this first. This first
This
clip.
one?
Yeah.
No.
Don't you want to show that?
Why did I want to show that?
Oh, isn't that a preview of the Teddy Glow?
Not of drop one.
Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Wow. I didn't realize we were planning that far ahead.
Oh yeah. It's a plumper.
Oh my god.
You got a plumper?
And it's buzzing on your
Oh.
lip.
I tried that.
You tried it.
It's great.
I feel like the plumper, the more it stings, the better. That's they're looking for the...
So
I want that
this
extra
one,
spicy stingy.
This one doesn't hurt, which I like. It's just kind of like it feels like buzzing.
Let me plump.
Plump.
So it's glitzy, but it's not. It's not like a...
Glitzy.
Are you gonna apply it?
Am I gonna what?
Are you gonna put it on?
Yeah.
Yay.
That means
And
you're very, very
it takes
gay.
like
No,
like
it
a minute or two before you start
Nothing
to
gay
feel
about it.
the
I tried
buzzing.
it once a long time ago. I think it was Olive's or maybe Trisha's. Because I was like, what do you mean it makes your
Oh, we
lips
like tested
numb?
beauty.
Oh yeah,
products.
the first time I ever did makeup stuff.
Yeah.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Okay.
So
mean you're
can you
gay?
see that I'm wearing something? Because it is kind of glitzy and
Yeah.
It's a little
Yes.
shiny.
It's beautiful.
And I can't wait to see these clips.
Yeah, you're looking good, girl.
Let's get a close up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
No kidding.
Oh, it's so dark.
Wait, back. Take like
Maybe
one
go to my
step back.
camera.
Ah, I got lube all over my
What
lip.
if you go to my camera?
There it is. Oh yeah.
Mwah.
Gary Vee, get out of here.
Lube all over my
Oh,
lip.
it is shimmering, girl. Yes.
Great.
Wow.
I would recommend, D'Lo.
Let me know in like a minute when you start to feel
I
it.
will. I would recommend make it as tingly as legally possible. That's what I would tell them.
Can you put some sort of deadly pufferfish venom into it? Just a little bit for the tingle.
And so the theory is that this makes your lips more plump.
Yeah.
And is that is a proven?
It is being proven true right
It
now.
does.
Your
I know
lips
it's
look
very
plump.
plump there.
Based on swelling
It
from the
does.
irritation.
I got an idea for that.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Something that skies could use it for.
Wait, but doesn't it
Oh.
sting?
That would hurt.
Yeah, that sounds.
I'll do anything for that
questionable.
plumpness.
That sounds
Understood.
that sounds like a good product.
I think they have stuff like that. and
They
I don't
probably
think it
already
is-
If
have
there's
it.
anything that you can try,
Yeah.
it's been invented.
Yeah.
Ben Gay.
In that regard.
You can't really fuck around with the penis skin. You can't really fuck around with. Like, I know you've heard the
Right.
story, but I had spicy food
Oh.
Yeah.
hours before, and my dick hurt. I had a handheld fan on my dick for hours.
Because it was on your hand and you went.
So I was cooking habanero chilies, very
Okay.
spicy
Yeah, yeah.
sausages, and then later that night, yada yada yada. Yeah, it was on my hands, exactly.
Right.
Or was it in your spit?
No. Sorry.
I mean, you can't blame me for asking that.
That's too gross. I'm sorry, Olivia.
That's okay.
No, Zach.
You gotta hawk to that thing, my dude.
You can't hop to it yourself.
Try it.
Oh my
Hop
god.
to it. Spit on my own thing.
Good lord.
But yeah. So
If you spit on your own dick, you're going to hell. I'm sorry.
Why go to hell? Seems harmless.
I don't care what religion. You can be an atheist. You're going to fucking hell if you spit on your own dick.
No, you don't spit on your own.
And then go for your dick. Does that make you go to
I don't know,
hell?
Avery. I'm gonna wait. What did Avery say?
What if you spit on your hand first and then put it on
That's
that
the
thing?
way.
That's what I'm getting at.
Is that better,
You're
Avery?
going somewhere. I don't know. No,
I'm
you're
just
going
saying.
you ain't going to heaven. That's all I know.
You're in trying times, brother. Use what God gave you.
Bro,
I disagree. I think you can go to heaven.
You know what?
I think you can do that in heaven. I think you can.
You know what?
It's organic, right?
Yeah, organic, self-made.
I trust Zach because Zach, you want to show the fit today?
Oh yeah, I'm
I
wearing
told
all
Zach.
white.
I told.
This
I walked
bro
in.
is an angel today.
I told Zach,
He's
why you
wearing
look like an
Dodgers,
angel
but
in the outfield today, bro?
Dude, he's right. Yeah, he's an angel in the outfield.
Angels in the studio today.
Wow.
Angels all over our body today.
Gorgeous.
Quite literally.
So my lips are tingling. They're feeling plump.
Are you
and
feeling
beautiful.
the little it's almost like a buzzing,
yeah.
but it doesn't hurt,
No, it doesn't hurt at all.
which I like.
I think
that.
it needs to hurt.
No,
Do you agree?
no,
Like the
because-
more it hurts, the more it feels. You feel that it's working better.
This sensation is different than any lip plumper I've used, so I feel
Starting to
like
feel
it's
it more.
working in a way that I.
So
that I
I've
don't
met
know yet,
girls,
you know?
for example, at the office over there,
I'm
that
feeling it now.
they don't like plumping because it hurts and it makes
Oh.
some people like too irritated. They don't
So
like
this
it.
is great then.
Yeah,
It feels like I have pop rocks on my
a little bit.
less severe than
How fun.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
a great way to describe
How
it.
fun. And you're looking.
Oh, they're plumping.
You're
boy.
looking gorgeous. Looking juicy.
So that's fun. Teddy Glow's looking to launch in November, right?
November, yes, and I cannot wait.
Nice.
Oh, I can't wait. It's looking so good.
You finalized the colors and everything. Like I know you were working.
Oh
on
yeah, that's been long finalized. We're already developing like the next stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. And I feel like it only gets better.
Oh, by the way, I saw Snarkers. These people are so obsessed. It's pathetic. They show a clip of you from years ago being like, I don't even wear makeup. It's like, yeah, that was a long time ago. And obviously everybody knows that Hila started wearing makeup and getting into it.
It's part of my story. I mean,
part of her story.
I never...
I remember it.
I mean, if you look at our old clips, I don't do my hair, I don't wear makeup, and I never did it my whole life
Ooh,
until...
my lips are there.
Until I started to see it as something that can be fun. And like, my whole worldview of it changed because I started to see like on Instagram people doing tutorials, which when I was growing up you didn't have that, and people doing like with Euphoria, it became like a way of doing like artistic looks, which was really what got me into it. And also Olivia joined the show and she did the whole like tutorial, and I don't know, it's just like it's a different time, and I found that makeup can be fun all of a sudden instead of like when I was growing up, like it was like only older ladies would be like, I only have this one lip that I do and this, and I don't leave the house without it, and I like hated everything about that. You know
Wasn't
what
there
I mean?
a restaurant you worked at that like wanted you to wear makeup?
Yes, and I refused.
Red, it was specifically red lipstick.
Yeah, for like a holiday, they were like, the waitresses are gonna wear red lipstick and a dress, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Queen.
Yeah, it's a little...
That's
Forcing
presumptuous
someone to wear
ask
red.
all of the women to wear red lipstick.
Yeah. I feel like there's tiny little pumping at my lips.
Yes. Like little tiny fairies
Yes.
stepping all over them.
That's what I feel.
I feel like this is I feel like we're at the beginning of an arc where it just keeps hurting more and more. And
I'm like, I'm getting worried, guys. Now it feels like little demons stabbing me. What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know. I already know that everybody's gonna try everything they can to hate on the makeup line, and anything that I do these days, I'm used to it. So
I think the product speaks for itself.
I don't care. I'm not. It's not like I need to count on anybody else. It's me and our audience. You know, I'm gonna put it out and hope that our audience likes it.
I mean, listen, guys, whatever you can say about Hila, right? James Charles still sells makeup.
Oh, and at the time when we
Think
talked
so.
about it, Ethan, like a long time ago, I saw they have this clip of us saying like, can people stop coming out with makeup? Because it was like,
that was a thing.
it was like a fad that everybody, a lot of influencers were making like shitty makeup too. It was like shit.
Yeah.
Product.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he still sells this shit.
Yeah, really sad.
Painted.
Really sad.
Hi, sisters.
So, yeah, that's exactly. It was a fad. It was like every single beauty influencer was
Let's
coming
get
out with a
glam.
palette. It was just too much, you know. But there's also a difference that we develop everything ourselves. We have like an in-house design team. We develop everything. We've been in manufacturing now for like almost a decade. You know. Give me a break.
Spit on your own dick, haters.
Go spit on your dick, huh?
Go eat some fucking
Hey!
spicy food.
That's some habanero.
Yeah,
Spit
go
on your
Eat
dick.
a habanero and spit on your dick. Right to the dick with you. All
All right. Anyways,
right, where were we? Jesus.
we were about to talk about Kaceytron.
Yeah, so getting into the Kaceytron.
and
42 hits.
Thank
and
you to everyone in the chat that's showing
Yeah,
lots
thank-
of love and support. Thank you.
42 hits and she's still confused. This one's titled.
Imagine having 1.2K viewers and getting
full
yourself
screen.
into a situation where you will be dead broke after. Well, joke's on you, motherfucker. I'm already broke, dumbass.
Well, you're smoking a joint. You know, you got money from the bank for that. How much, dude? You got to be spending a shitload of money if you're hitting 42 volcano bags. You know.
Fun.
Hold on. You messed up her whole flow.
Okay. All right.
Just
Okay,
play
okay.
this for a second. Just take it in.
Imagine having 1.2K viewers and getting yourself
Take Ethan off
into a
screen.
situation where you will be dead broke after. Well, joke's on you, motherfucker. I'm already broke, dumbass. Moron.
Why Park that
I'm
shit,
saying,
bro.
I'm
Oh,
saying
they're gonna
it.
take the money I
Say
don't
it, Dan,
have.
say
Saying it. She rocks. She rocks. I'm a Kaceytron fan.
Dude, I was cracking up watching
I
her
knew
reaction.
nothing about Kaceytron, and I guess I still really don't. But all of these clips have been.
I would be
dying,
careful,
dude.
Dan, because she's about to call Hila ugly for no reason.
Okay, so with that one exception, that was she went a little too far there.
That was
She went a little
fucked up,
too far.
Dan.
She did.
Yeah, what do you think Hila's ugly?
No, I do not.
You think
No, I
she's
do not.
ugly?
Are you calling her ugly?
I would never.
Listen, you're allowed to like her. That doesn't change the status of anything.
No, I know it
Dan,
won't.
chill.
I'm just. I've
Shame on you.
discovered that she is very funny. It is what it is.
Is she intentionally funny?
She reminds me kind of of Trisha, where it's like
That's
ambiguous.
scary. We all thought it was funny at first.
Ambiguous, right?
Someone said this somewhere and said that Kaceytron is like Trisha if she was into drugs instead of theater.
Well, the thing is, Trisha is intentionally funny. After doing this show with her for as long as I did, she is
It's
very
definitely
funny. And she's a great entertainer.
Yeah.
Kaceytron, I don't know. Well, I need to see more.
Well, let's keep watching.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Like, and it's like, is that even gonna happen? I doubt it.
It's happening.
Like, what? Are they?
They're probably going to be served today, by the way.
Whatever. Like, why are they doing this to me?
I explained it in
just doesn't
detail.
make sense.
No, it makes
An
sense. I
attack
explained
on
it.
me is an attack on everyone.
That was funny. She's not
No,
kidding.
It gets way
But
funnier.
she's not kidding. An attack on me is an attack on everyone.
I think she's just a trolly person inherently. I don't think you're right. I think she's not
No,
taking
like
it that seriously.
literally,
and
an
she's
attack on
kinda
me
fucking
is
around.
an attack on all humanity right now.
I think she thinks that.
No,
she goes, "We are me."
It gets better. It keeps getting better.
I'm with you, Ethan.
I think she's, I think if she was genuinely that funny, people would be watching her.
She'd be more
used to be-
successful.
she used to be really funny back in the days when she was on Austin shows, like with all the webcams. I'm sure we've seen clip of them. She was really funny on those.
So what?
So I actually do think she is humorous.
Yeah, I think she's got a sense of humor.
Okay. So maybe it's good if she has to scale back on the weed smoke to pay me.
It might sharpen her mind, sharpen her wit,
make her build her audience so she could pay me more.
Whatever.
That's so funny.
This is ridiculous. No, I literally am every woman. No, like how
You
much
are not every woman.
She's Shaka Khan,
Yes,
dude.
she is.
Not every woman watched my entire video.
I am every woman.
I think she thinks that.
have we like? Oh my God, we're almost at 400. Like, hopefully this won't even be a thing that we need.
It's happening.
Because I think Ethan will give up the charade and realize exactly who he's messing with.
But, okay, I know it's coming, but the denial is unbelievable. You think I wrote up all these lawsuits for fun? Do you know how much that cost me?
Right.
To write 3 monster complaints?
I am nobody to be messed with. Don't mess with me. Am I serious? Yes, I'm serious. People watch this regularly. Girl, let us have our fun. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you guys, why can the incels stop coming in here and killing the vibes? Like, we're greening out right now, but tell Ethan I will debate him.
Yeah.
Oh, is he running away with his...
Yeah, what are we debating?
What are we debating?
Hydroponics.
She didn't know shit about that. What's the best volcano vape?
She'd blow you out in a weed off, bro.
Honestly, I would just listen. If she wants
Sit
to
down
debate
and
weed,
listen.
I would just listen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. This is I'm like, I think it's funny. This clip was making me really laugh, but I'm also cautious because like I don't know anything about her, and she doesn't
I don't
seem.
really either.
It doesn't seem totally like she gets it to the point of being that funny. I don't know.
Look at that. At the end of the day, she could be the funniest, sweetest girl in the world. It doesn't fucking change the facts of the case.
Yeah, I understand.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, I'm messing with you.
tail between his
Casey,
legs.
the
Has he
Megatron's
responded?
about you. In the words of Mother, I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
He's ignoring the fact that I said I'd debate him right now.
What? You just said it.
Debate what?
No, this is a clip from yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ignoring Kaceytron with 300 views.
Yeah.
Saying she wants to
Well, I
debate
think she was juicing yesterday
I mean, listen,
because of all this.
Good. That's it. Good. I'm glad if they can get some benefit out of this, that'll benefit me.
Yeah.
But I think it's so funny. Vadim, Kaceytron, everybody's like, thinks they're so entitled to my time all of a sudden.
No trouble.
Have they let him know, or is he ignoring the messages? He's scared. He doesn't want to debate me. He's afraid.
Could you at least say what it is you want to debate?
Yeah, what are we debating?
Let's start there. Let's set some parameters.
No, like he won't debate me, and I'm literally like, he's afraid. He's acting like he doesn't know that I want to debate him. No, have somebody let him know. Like, get me in a call. I want to talk to him and his wife.
I'm sorry.
She has a big problem with you.
Yeah, why? I never even knew her. I didn't even say anything about her.
Here she calls you ugly, which I thought was
his wife.
She got
his wife.
This kind of set me off because I was like, oh hell no, this orc, as what I said, this orc is not calling my wife ugly.
Well, that's not very nice either.
Well, dude, I mean,
I also don't like.
You're just retaliating.
You know what?
She opened the door.
She opened the freaking floodgates, like the Ents did. How they flooded Saruman's basin, and just like those orcs perished in that flood, so will she.
Right.
I did not like also how she's like, get the insults out of here. It's like, our audience is not insults.
Majority women, by the way.
Not everybody that's gonna disagree with you is an insult.
Usually, usually that works if it's like a 90% plus male audience, but we are a female dominated audience.
Whatever.
Why is this taking so freaking long?
Yeah, what's happening here?
I don't know.
What happened to our internet?
His wife.
His wife.
Well, and this was uploaded hours ago, and it's still
it's not processed. It's going so slow.
I think maybe just hit refresh. It processed for me. I was able to open it. Or here, I'll just play it here. I got you.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that.
Ethan Klein, blast you to fucking hell. No.
Okay, blast
so this
you
is
to
what?
hell.
Are these from the same time? All these clips?
I think it's all from yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
Ethan Klein.
Blast you to hell is such a turn of phrase.
By the way, she's got a sponsor in the bottom left, so.
Ethan Klein, blast you to fucking hell. No, like, what the fuck? Oh, this no good motherfucker and his ugly ass wife.
Pause it.
Fucking.
She says fucking C word.
Hold the phone, Casey. Listen. You know I don't like talking about women's looks.
Yeah, so don't. You don't need to. You don't need to.
It's beneath me. That being said, she's gonna call you ugly. She should at least not look like she lives in a swamp and hasn't showered like Shrek. Okay?
Somehow I knew you were
She's
gonna
literally
go Shrek.
Shrek. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. He's very nice. I mean, he's the hero, right? But like, it looks like she lives in a swamp. It looks like she hasn't showered.
Okay,
when the swamp bubble gas is popping up, that's her smoking all the time.
This is not a swamp. This is some sort of meadow.
Okay?
Yeah, it's a beautiful
but you don't know what's in front of her.
Edward Cullen, maybe.
I'm just saying she is literally Shrek and Mike from PA's donkey.
That is so disrespectful.
It is, and why did she call my wife ugly? Why did she do that?
I don't know
why. Did this person? Why did this?
Probably because you're.
Why did this person call my wife ugly?
Probably because you're suing
Mike
her.
for P is Lord Farquaad.
I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why everybody always does it. I don't get it. And like I'm
just a easy low.
One more person away from calling me ugly, and I'm going blonde again, doing photo shoots again, because that's what I did last
Get rid
time.
of the eyebrows.
That's what I did last time. If you guys remember, I think it was like all the guys calling me ugly that.
Yeah, it was all the Andrew Tate fans.
Set me off to start doing photo shoots and stuff.
You know what she's like when the camera turns off? Donkey!
All right, you always got to take it just a little.
I can't take it as far. She's called my wife ugly for no fucking reason.
Fine.
She took it there. There's nothing that's gonna take me out of it.
All right, fine.
I'm in it, baby. I'll be your here. I'll
She
be your.
started it. You're right. You're right.
Like out of nowhere, you're gonna call my beautiful wife ugly. Like, okay, let's get in the swamp then and
But
wrestle.
this kind of stuff is why I don't think she's totally there. You know, like when you guys think she's like awesome, I don't know.
AB's the Muffin Man.
Well, I'm
You're
being
in Shrek
somewhat
World, too.
ironic, but
that was Dan. I was just trying to support him. I don't know why he.
You're
why
the
he
Muffin Man,
supported her.
bro. I'll be your fucking Lord Farquaad. Let's go. I'll be your villain.
Listen, I do not condone the use of the C word or talking shit about Hila. That
And
is-
you know
that
who's
is
the
wrong.
last girl who called me a C word? Famously.
Trisha. Did I not say that she reminds me of Trisha?
I have some battle scars,
Understood,
so I am not trusting of this person.
It's just so out of line. It's just-
I don't
sorry.
wanna trust
It
her.
is so out of line. And I know you're not insecure and it doesn't bother you, but it's so fucking out of line. And it's so unnecessary to just be like your ugly wife. And especially, again, when you look like her. And just the presentation, right? Like, just the presentation, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what she's thinking.
She might be pretty, but it's like the way she presents herself is very swamp-like. And
It's somewhat undeniable.
And I kind of think that I have every right to say that.
All right, fair enough.
And I should, and I'm enjoying that freedom.
I can tell.
You know, the extended universe, the Shrek extended universe is now part of the show. So anyway,
Shrek.
I was like, dude, no shot she did that. Okay, let's go there then. I was like, let's go there then.
I saw a post on the subreddit about how like stop calling Hila ugly, and I didn't know what they were talking about. And then I see her, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I didn't
like,
even want
why?
to show it to you. I didn't show it to you because it was so dumb.
It's
And people
so
are always
dumb.
doing it, and it's like it's just so mean and dumb and like, girl,
And invalid.
it's just invalid. Yeah. it's-
That's just not true.
in what world is Hila ugly anyway?
Calling people ugly all around. It's low.
By the way, this response here was me holding back. I erased my first one, just so you know. Said, oh, hell no, this orc did not just call my wife ugly. It's like that? Okay, let's see.
Small correction. Shrek is not an orc.
Shrek is
He is an ogre.
Oh, he's an ogre.
Yeah, are you thinking orc?
Different. They're
orc
different
from
analogies.
Lord of the Rings?
No, I was thinking Lord of the Rings orc.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what
you
I thought.
hear that, Kaceytron? It's the call of Saruman. It's time to wake up and go to battle.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
It's time to march on Helm Deep. Okay?
No,
Right?
now I am a C word, but like in the slay way. Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
But when somebody says it to me as an insult, it's like, no, hell no. I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know. But anyway, that's it. So I'm having fun with this. She gonna call my wife ugly. Okay, well let's you know, listen, I'm not above anything.
No, you're right.
I'm sorry. Everybody
it's
wants me
just-
to above anything.
It's
I'm not
just
above
so
anything.
weird.
I'm just not.
It's just so weird. She's the one that's like, get the insults out of here, and then she goes on to do that. I don't make it make sense. Like, what are you doing? Who is your audience? I don't understand.
You're exactly right.
I don't think she knows. But anyway, so that was fun. Kaceytron doubles down on the ugly thing. So this is by the way, and it's again.
She doubled down on it?
Yes, she did.
Oh, I haven't seen.
Yep. Oh, she's like, oh wow, he responded, dude. And some horror music's playing for some reason. I don't know what's going on with you. It's not that surprising. My response wasn't that crazy.
She's an ugly woman.
Girl, you cannot.
Like,
You can-
she's just mean, that woman. She's an ugly
Mean.
woman.
She didn't just talk to you. You know anything about
And
her.
we're the incel audience.
Right. This
I'm
is
sorry,
femcel.
we don't do this kind of content.
This is femcel. You know?
Right.
Like,
Oh my god.
she is.
Plug
You
your
can't
factor
hear-
code, mama.
I said she's an ugly.
By the way, people have been calling Keemstar and all of his friends were calling her a horse for like a full year. Like you guys
Yeah.
you guys don't know, okay? Stick to genocide supporter and stuff. That's at least novel to you.
Honestly,
The
oh
ugly
my
thing
god!
is
You
not
know what's
working.
funny? I was just telling Ethan like a few weeks ago. I missed the old school drama where it was just like people calling me a horse. That seems so easy nowadays. So I
Very
guess we're
mean.
going back. I guess we're
I
going
didn't
back
like
to that at
honestly.
least.
That was very mean. I remember at the time it was
It
very
was
mean. It's like,
but
why
it
is
was
this
better
okay?
than like
accusing you
baby
of
killer and
killing.
terrorist.
Obviously, that's much worse than pretty much anything you can say. That's like a derogatory.
It's better than being called a terrorist when people are being shot on the street. That's for sure.
But again, it's like don't call people Shrek if you live in a swamp. That's my new saying. This looks swamp-like.
You're the one who called it Shrek.
But I don't live in a swamp. I live in a beautiful, immaculate,
Right, but you're-
no dog shit on the floor house.
Okay.
I can call
So
her
you
Shrek.
can't, right? I guess
because
is that
I
what
don't
you're
live
trying
in
to
the
say?
swamp.
Right.
Is she gonna?
The
It's
inverse
like
is true.
don't call the pot calling the kettle black or whatever. Or no, it's not that. It's
No.
It's not that. It's I know you are, but what am I?
I am rubber and you are glue.
Yeah. But this looks swamp-like, and this is the first time I thought about this Shrek analogy.
Okay, yeah, you're
Right?
again a little bit more meadow, but I can see how you
No.
got swamp. I can see how you got swamp. I'm conceding.
Factor code.
Not a meadow. There's trees. There's no trees in a
I'm
meadow.
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I was still thinking of the old background.
No, this one, yeah.
She's just always out in the wild.
I would hate to be one of her employees.
Dream was taking tip of two.
Oh, and then now she starts doing the snark.
Oh my god, what a bitch.
Because and by the way,
Why do you need to go after a small business in LA that supports people in LA that has good conditions and people like to work there? Why do you guys have to try to make it miserable for people at their job? Like, why?
getting our employees targeted harassment.
By the way, my company has 75% women working at the company. This is a female-owned brand, majority female workers there. Everybody is local. Everybody is well compensated. Like, why? How are you a leftist? I don't understand.
They're not. They just.
Well, even is she?
She is. Yeah, she is technically.
And why do you have such a hate boner for me? I've never even known her. I don't know anything about you.
They spend all day on snark.
Oh my God.
And they literally get snark brained.
Ah! Jesus! Look out! Look out!
Okay, now
Not
we're doing
tell
Monsters
you guys
Inc.
what I fucking went through to figure that out.
Oh, you
I'm
did
glad.
it,
I'm
though.
glad. Yes, thank you.
Good job, baby.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
He changed
Look at the background.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on. All right, yeah, just don't show it. I had to button it because it shows her hitting a bonglo,
She
which
starts
I
ripping a
learned from
bong.
doing my video that you can't show it.
Dude.
When is she not smoking? Like, holy fuck, dude. Anyway, so she takes a minute to hit the
How you
the
doing? Dream
binger.
was taken. Clap if you agree that.
Shout out to redact.dev, by the way, for sponsoring that buttoned moment.
Yes.
20% off with code H3H3. It helps you remove all of your social media
footprints.
Very good. I'm very proud of.
It's total bullshit what they're doing to Kaceytron. We got to stick together.
That
And I
bong
stand-
water looks dirty too. I guess it's hard to tell.
We can't
She
see
would
it,
have
so
dirty bong
I'll take
water.
your word for it.
She probably doesn't change her bong water like ever.
To Kaceytron, we got to stick together, and I stand with her too. But let me tell you,
Blows
I
a
need some of that
fat
tip
load
money
of
to fund my
smoke into
next
the
line of
camera.
rigs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. That was her drinking. She was blowing bubbles.
Right. Yeah. Uh huh.
And Ethan's
Why are we
tattoo
saying that?
is
You just
ugly.
explained
Just
what
covering.
happened.
Just covering.
Like, I don't know how Ethan managed to with that tattoo, but he made her even uglier in the tattoo
Oof.
commemoration of
2
that
for 1 with
ugly
that
woman.
one.
No, like,
This is just the snark shit. Like, nobody cares about the fucking tattoo unless you're like stuck in these communities. And the reason you're getting sued right now, Kaceytron, is because of your snark brain. The snark betrayed you. You got glit.
Whatever.
Nailed it.
She said the word ugly so many times. Like, girl, do you know anything else to talk about?
No.
What is wrong with your
Not
brain?
really. I wouldn't really expect that.
No, I literally am every woman.
God help humanity. That's true.
Didn't he? Like, he kind of did her dirty with that. He did. He did her dirty with that.
Yeah, you know what?
The horror music
You know what? I
going
mean,
on?
Kaceytron, I see your point. I recommend you don't get one of your significant other. Oh wait, you're fucking alone. I don't know if she's single actually, by the way.
I
I just
have
being
no
mean.
idea.
She might be married or have a significant other. But something tells me, like, if you had a significant other, you wouldn't be able to smoke this much. There would be someone in that house that would be like, dude, please, we can't afford groceries.
So I heard something. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that the famous Mike from PA photo of him on the couch with the hookah, that he was hanging with her that day or something.
No, it is her.
That's
It's not
what
a
Ethan
rumor.
said
She's
today.
in the picture. It's her. She's in the picture.
Fuck yeah.
They did a video together. It's her stream.
Hell yeah.
No, they're friends. She goes, one of her initial reactions was...
How do I find that Mike from PA?
Yeah, you should show what you're talking about.
One of her initial
No, if you
comments...
search couch, you're going to get all the couch stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to find. It's a famous picture. Her initial comment to the nuke was, "I can't wait for Mike to watch this and react to it." And Mike's lucky that he actually didn't end up doing that.
New lore unlocked.
Yeah, look, that's her.
Mike, this circle is complete.
I thought you all knew this.
No, I don't know, man.
Dude, she's been providing us with content for years. God bless her. I like to give her credit for this.
Imagine this girl being like, "Yeah, that girl's fucking ugly. Hey, Mike, pass the hookah. Oh, God, I can't stand Hila. She's so fucking ugly."
You know what's fucking ugly? Calling people ugly.
I agree.
Exactly.
Lowest of.
Yeah, and Mike for PA speaking on behalf of Arabs. I love
Exactly.
it.
That's fucking great.
That
Well, he smoked
is-
hookah.
He did smoke hookah. He got a little bit of points there.
You got the Arab pass.
Yeah.
He smoked. You know, I got a buddy who did a dreidel once. He's one of us now. She's great, isn't she?
Music.
Yeah.
Did she still have the bong on screen? Can we not be seeing this?
No, you can show this. She took it off screen. There's nothing to show. She's just sitting there.
Okay, well, that was it. She was just sitting there. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So anyway, that's a little
His
bit.
wife.
Okay, don't say it like. Why say it like that? Here she is. Another post. They keep coming in. Kaceytron is delivering the goods.
Fucked up. Like, I was just minding my own business.
No. No, you weren't. You were minding my business.
Like, my content, I don't do political comments.
And by the way, I saw that reaction. You weren't minding your own business. You were saying shit like, "Oh, now you care about genocide? Oh, you're saying all the bullshit." You're not minding your own business. You're fucking. You're. First of all, you're not being prosecuted for. You're not being sued for what it is that you said about me or something. You're being sued for saying you wanted to steal my content. But I'm just saying, you're not minding your own business. She's with these people. She stands with these people.
And Terry, I just read Famoy, and I go over the pop culture drama.
Oh, she goes
I'll
on Famoy.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
Got it.
She's
snark brained.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's no doubt. They all are. And they're first of all, Anissa and Ian got snark.
That's why she hates me so much, because if she gets all the information there, I don't even want to know.
No, yeah, that is why.
Yeah.
That's the explanation, because you never talked about her. You never talked to her. She doesn't know. She presumably shouldn't know anything about you if she doesn't watch the show.
Yeah, I don't know anything about her.
But the snark is literally ruining these people's lives. Look what it's first of all it's done to Anissa and Ian. They got snark brain and made that content cop, which they've been annihilated, fully and utterly annihilated.
Yeah.
Now it's got these three people to encourage them to commit. That's good. I like this background. has encouraged them
Oh my
to
God.
commit copy. That's edited. Hold on. That
Wait,
was
this-
edited.
Wait, no, put the real one. We don't need.
Yeah,
the
you don't need to
version.
edit it.
I didn't edit it. It does a fill. It does to fill. So maybe it stretched
No.
it slightly.
Oh, it's stretched.
They're already filled.
It's probably edited.
No way, this is not edited.
No, that is edited. No, that is edited.
No, there's a slight fill on it.
Well,
stop
yeah,
it.
because I don't want them. I don't
No,
want to
it
give
is
them
edited.
out.
No, that's
It is edited.
It's
AB.
edited.
That's definitely
Okay, it's edited.
edited.
Yeah, edited.
Yeah. I mean, his stomach looks like a fucking balloon.
Yeah.
Clearly. There you go. Good job.
Yeah, so the snark brain has ruined Anissa and Ian's life. I can say that. I don't think they're going to be anything anymore, creator-wise. And then it got these three bozos, encouraged them, and colluded with them to steal my content, and now they're getting sued. So, like, keep lining up for snark, guys. I do want to see the original one, though, AB. That one is worth throwing.
On the
Okay, I'll try to do it, not stretch.
I just
One
do
second.
hot
still giggling
topics, and I eat crumble cookie, and then I go and troll in voice lobbies, and then I go and troll in voice lobbies in games. Like, why am I in it?
I mean, I explained it. You know, did explain it. I mean, this is like, these people have been living in a fantasy world for so long, they don't realize that consequences have action. I've learned that the hard way many times in my life.
I've always heard that.
I've always said that too.
I've learned that.
No, you said it the opposite
You had a
way.
little dyslexic moment there.
Actions
Actions
have consequences.
Yeah.
Consequences have actions. Well, that's true too. It's just a little tipsy turvy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little turvy tipsy.
Turvery.
Oh, and
Damn, you're on a roll.
A little turvy tipsy. Anyway, these people are just getting a rude awakening because they thought they could do anything they want, and no, there never been any consequences. It's like, lady, you're in your 30s. It's time to learn. It's time to grow up. That has to be edited, bro.
No, this is it. This is when I just
edited.
added no
Stop,
stretch to fill.
baby.
Look at his stomach. Look at his stomach.
This is the one that was wait.
No way.
Oh, okay, it's edited. It's edited. I thought. Okay, let me explain my confusion. Let me explain my confusion. So someone sent it. I thought that's the one we showed earlier, but it was,
No, we're on top of it.
it's edited.
We're being fair. We
are fair.
They're gonna sue us for fat.
Yeah, now I feel like a dick. I swear to God on my mother's life, I had no idea that was. This isn't helping. Whatever. Fuck it.
It's not helping.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just
no,
figure it out.
it's an honest mistake. I mean, I totally see why you could look at them and be like, yeah, that lines up. The only reason, maybe,
I'm thinking this. I was expecting to get shit for this situation, but I'm gonna get shit for the dumbest fucking shit.
I'm not giving you shit, AB. Not
from you, not from you.
No, I'm gonna defend you because if I didn't study that photo, like I've looked at that photo for a while, I wouldn't know that was the Photoshop one. I would have been like, no, yeah, that's what they look like.
expecting Shrek.
But we do need to issue a retraction, so we need to show the original one.
I just sent
I'll
it.
apologize and offer him a muffin.
What? AB is going through something.
He's
right now.
going through something. It's okay.
I'll pull this up. AB, free AB. Here's the real one.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
Not even close.
Yeah. That other
AB's
one was
switching
like
now.
a shitty AI.
AB's
moment.
getting up. AB's getting up. Avery's sitting in. And AB is off for the day. He's taking a day off, everybody. We hope he has a great, excellent break, and we wish him all the best.
I'm on here now. I'm on here. I'm switching.
All right, sit down, AB. Come on, let's do the show. Thank you.
Don't mess with me.
I won't. I won't. Crumble cookie.
Like, why am I in it?
Oh, and then she has sound effects or donation goals or something that makes it sound like she farted.
It's very funny.
And we legit thought it was real.
Right. That was funny.
So our original title for her was Reaction by Emission.
Because you thought the fart sound effects were
Farting
real?
and smoking.
You're in the sound effects business.
No,
I
but
was
we
the one that broke this to Ethan. I was so surprised when he thought it was real.
It's
just. I don't know. She's sitting there farting. She seems like someone that would just fart. She would just rip ass. Like that seems on point.
It's the most MP3 sounding farts ever.
Yeah, it's literally called fart number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she is dirty like that. Dude, she is nasty. She's so nasty that her farts would be would be MP3 worthy.
Oh my.
There's no silence coming out of that, you know.
Those are non-copyrighted farts.
That's so funny.
Yes. Let's see. She's
Say something. Going to crumble cookies to kind of cope is kind of a choice. I think it's overpriced and overrated. And there's
I
better
agree.
cookies out
Yeah, it
there
was
you
pretty
can
whatever.
emotionally binge on, you know.
I agree. Well, you'll feel better because then her next stop was Olive Garden. And when she started complaining to the waitress.
No,
Yep.
stop it.
Yep. No, it's all true. It's
Oh,
all
no
true.
way.
I'll just, what's like, I'll do the amaretto sour. Yeah. I'll do the amaretto sour.
Is she getting a cocktail at Olive Garden?
Why not?
I don't know. It's just funny.
Why not?
I'll take a top shelf martini.
Wait, so does she not drive there?
I believe she did. Yeah.
That's a choice.
I'm not gonna. Oh, and by the way, she was just on record. She drives high. Like,
Yeah.
that's a known thing, and she admitted. She's like, "Yeah, I'm a little high. I'm fine though." It's like, okay. Epic.
And then can I also do the toasted? No, I'll do the spinach artichoke dip.
Oh
That's
my
her
god.
fucking. That's her.
Oh, fuck that. No.
That's her stream.
No.
That scare you?
No, that didn't
Oops and
scare me.
rattle?
That's just too loud, man.
Yeah.
Sued, so I was like having like a kind of a meal before. I'm like a content creator on Twitch and I'm being sued by another.
Casey owned a bar, but she doesn't know her drinks
It's
IJBOL.
absolutely ridiculous. So I was coming to Olive Garden to try to just get my mind off of things.
I think maybe therapy would be better.
She went to Olive Garden to get her mind off things. Nothing clears my mind like those breadsticks.
Wait, I
I'll
wanted
tell
to
you.
hear the waitress respond.
Yes.
Okay, I got that for you. And then, do you already know what you wanted to eat, or do you want some more time?
Maybe just.
No follow-up?
Well.
Okay, yeah, whatever. You're a content creator. What do you want to eat?
Oh god, that's so embarrassing.
Right in front of the waitress.
That is so embarrassing.
She doesn't even realize. She doesn't even acknowledge it.
That is so embarrassing.
I'll tell you. I have a theory. She sneaks real farts in there, and she hides under the guys.
Okay.
She farts as loud and as frequently as she wants, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's a soundbite." It's
kind of genius.
I'm onto her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's playing out loud.
Right, love? That would be playing out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely.
That is so embarrassing.
I mean, you could fake it, but
yeah.
You
could just actually fart.
It's probably because we're not hearing it through the speakers. It's probably way lower in person.
I'm going to go to the
Right, true.
bathroom, and then we've got so much great stuff still. This is fun, isn't it? I mean, I knew this lawsuit was going to be... it's so crazy that it's happening right before break, because you guys know the next 2 weeks is going to be insane.
Yeah.
And I won't be here.
I'm going to call Dan in for an emergency episode. We got to do this one, dude. I'll be right back.
That's what the Ethan Klein channel for. Tune in. Oh, we got a little bit of this. Ooh, what is this? This is a new one. Guys, I want to do a little tease for when we come back from break. We've been working on something behind the scenes, a little project that I am very excited about, that is going to debut either on the episode we come back or definitely the week that we come back. That is going to change the game. And I don't want to say too much more, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But just know that we got a very special surprise for you when we come back from break.
Real
A
quick.
very special permanent guest.
Real quick, Nate H3 said, "Don't worry, AB, I'll be back soon." Nate, Was this really Nate?
Yeah,
or
that's
did you
Nate.
type
Oh, that
this
was
as
actual Nate.
You
Did you
on
type
myself?
this as Nate?
Or is that you
You're
as
the
Nate?
angel, you tell me. No, that was Nate. Thank you, Nate. I have so much more respect for all you switchers. I also, I think Ian is insane now. Like, hearing myself, I don't know how he ever talked with the headphones on, but
Yeah, he somehow
mad respect.
never really had an issue with that, but it drives me nuts. I can never talk when I have those headphones on. Let's see. Ken donated $20, said, I called Kaceytron out for driving high and she immediately doubled down after people were calling out for it. I made 2 posts about it after chat called me an incel and that I needed to be found. Oh, okay. I don't think you have to worry about that, Ken. I don't think you'll be found. But yeah, it seems foolish to do that so brazenly. Twitch recently is cracking down on that. I just saw that somewhere on one of the news sites or something, that there's been like kind of a wave of bans. And we talked about one recently. She wasn't drunk, but that girl that just like rolled through a red light just blatantly while she was on
Tom
stream.
Ward. No, he was.
Oh, and there was Tom Ward
yeah.
too. There was Tom Ward. Tom Ward at least wasn't streaming, or I guess maybe that's even worse because he didn't have the excuse that he was streaming.
His boomer ass was trying to figure it out. Oh my god, I can't talk. I was saying he's probably trying to figure it out. That's the only reason he wasn't live.
Right.
Who actually was on his phone for like 8 seconds while driving, and like it took so long to ban him. He even made a stream where he was like, "Hey Twitch, thanks for not banning me for illegally driving while on my phone." And then they only banned him for 23 hours after that. Like, it's crazy.
Twitch continues to impress me with how poorly they run. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, I'm gonna skip over a decent amount of these. That I see you and I thank you for your donation. Just know that. Yo, genuine question. Why do you have to register copyright? I thought that publishing implied ownership. I want to make content. Okay, I'm not an expert, and Ethan could probably answer this better for you when he comes back. But what I've learned from all of this is that though there is an implied copyright, there's something called statutory damages, which can be obtained if it is a registered copyrighted work. If it's not, you could still sue somebody for copyright infringement. This is my understanding. You could still sue them, but you can only sue for proven damages. So you would have to have evidence of how much money you lost directly because of that, which can be very hard to prove. But if it is a registered copyright, it opens the door to basically obtaining compensation more easily. And yeah, I mean, this whole situation it's interesting because it seems very low effort to do this, and I think it's just something that most people entering YouTube space don't think to do. Although I guess I can't know that for sure, but I feel like bigger channels, like take Mr. Beast, for example. He's such a like commercial enterprise at this point. I would have to imagine that he's registering those videos, but it might just not be in the sort of routine for YouTube, but it probably should be because, as time goes on and YouTube it's not really like outsider media the way it was in the early years anymore. It's pretty much as mainstream as as anything else, as cable TV or any of that. So yeah, especially people that are long form content creators and spend months making a video. I hope even if you don't like Ethan and don't agree with everything he says, can see that this may actually be a wise path to sort of protecting yourself and your content. So yeah, but again, ask a real lawyer or Ethan. He's not a real lawyer, or a financial advisor, or really a podcaster. Yeah, he's not really qualified for anything.
I learned how to take a recording on his phone, screen record.
I just heard a really funny suggestion because you can
wait, what?
Yeah.
When offering a settlement terms, you can offer anything you want, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can make them do like 1,000 hours of volunteer work at a Holocaust memorial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Something like that.
Oh.
Maybe I'll do like what the Barstool guy.
Barstool guy.
Send her to Auschwitz.
Mm-hmm.
You know. You know, I can ask for anything.
Well, I guess we'll see if they settle.
I'm not saying I don't know what I'm going to ask for, but it's going to be so fun. Hey, everybody.
Whatever.
I'm starving. I don't know why I'm so hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Bowl of peanuts? What is this? What year is this? I feel like that's depression food. Give me that bowl of peanuts.
I like depression food. Simple.
Somebody said you should take her bong as like a trophy, like how Keemstar took the plaques.
I want Frogan's Rising Star Award.
You can't. That's all she has, Ethan.
I want Casey.
That's cruel.
Bong.
That's cruel.
And
I mean that. Admittedly, having that sitting on your desk would be funny. Like that is funny,
dude. That would be.
Oh my god.
The greatest prop.
But genuinely, like what? Like that's the one thing. That's the one thing.
Oh, the sign. True. Denim Street. The sign. That would be.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Oh yeah, I can't believe you doxed her address.
She's on Denim Street, dude.
All right, where are we? So Casey hypothesizes that I'm suing her because I'm jealous of her. Interesting.
I think that this is all like kind of jealousy based. I think that there's like an element of jealousy. I think that he's mad because I'm better at goofing and gaffing and I'm funnier. And
that would require me having seen you.
He doesn't seem to even realize that you are somebody who is funny.
So
I don't think that
I haven't decided yet.
That said, I do think that you are goofing and gaffing. If you see this, Kaceytron, which I don't know if you will, but I believe that you are goofing and gaffing. But I think your theory here is incorrect because Ethan seems to think you're not.
Right, we're on the fence.
Right.
him, not so much. He's lost the goofs and the gaffs. Like, I think he's lost it. And, you know, it's like, there was a time where, like, I could have helped him. But now
There's never been a time in any lifetime, any multiverse where Kaceytron could help anyone. The person who needs your help the most urgently is you. Holy
for
shit.
what? All because of a little jealousy?
The comment was so perfect. The part about Kaceytron was more of an intervention than anything. Jesus.
I don't know. Like, I don't know his intentions. I'm just like spitballing here.
Just hear
I don't
me.
know
I've
his
stated them.
intentions. I just have to assume that there's some jealousy involved. But what I was saying was, it
She
seems
can't
like
even
he's
breathe.
got
She's out of breath. Her lungs are about to collapse. What the fuck?
that there's some jealousy involved. But
what? She can't breathe.
What I was saying was, it seems like he's got destiny in his here, and I will be addressing that because that finds me very concerning.
Don't know
Oh
Destiny.
my god, you guys, just people.
I've never had a sexual relationship with that man.
Also, again, I don't know a lot about Kaceytron, but one thing I do know about her is she was part of, like, she was friends with Destiny at some point.
Right. So if anything,
It's all-
she's more related to him than we
Every
are.
time.
Infinitely.
All
more.
of them.
I have no
Infinitely.
association with
Yeah.
Destiny. None. All these people, Hasan,
they were all
Kaceytron,
dogs.
Denims was begging to have sex with him. We saw the text. I mean, I know that's not neither here nor there.
Hasan was?
Hasan, as far as I know, was not trying to have sex.
No.
Okay. It's a shame.
No.
You know.
He was trying to get Destiny late.
That's true. You got that one, Zach?
But not with himself.
Well, he was not. Well, I guess
If
that's
Destiny
true.
was my roommate, I'd get him laid all the time.
Guys,
that is
that says everything you need to know about Hasan right there.
I'd get him laid all the time.
Yeah, by who?
I always knew Hannah Montana was
That's how he. That's how he.
I thought the implication was it was him.
Dude, people who say I'm gonna get you laid all the time is such a you see women as a commodity. Like Like you don't care who and how and you to coerce. Like you can't get someone laid without coercing them. Like what do you mean?
I get him laid all the time.
Yeah, you did.
Look it up.
So let's see. Frogan has been pretty quiet. She did make a tweet with her GoFundMe, which I think we looked at already. Yeah, so Frogan's been real quiet.
What happened?
You know,
which, you know,
well,
is probably a good idea.
Well, except Dan, except there's one caveat. This is not, which is not a good idea. In fact, we've discussed it on the show how not a good idea it is.
Right.
She erased all of her content after she learned she was being sued.
Oh, do we know that it happened after?
Yeah.
I just want to say, I saw this too, but also, again, I haven't seen her channel in a while, but I know she used to delete her VODs after she was live, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
If there's a way to know, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Who fucking who?
But anyway, that's fun. So that's her statement, I guess, so far. Moving on, Denims made the GoFundMe. We saw that. After Denims closed her GoFundMe last time, she actually started talking shit about GoFundMe and how shady they are. And interestingly, she was making a valid point. But then as soon as she needed them again, she went running right back into their arms. Let's take a look.
Holy shit. GoFundMe is so unbelievably fucking scummy. When I put up my GoFundMe, they sent me a letter within 2-3 days or something like that, where they said, "Hi, my name is blank from GoFundMe's Trust and Safety team. I see in your fundraiser you mentioned that the donations will be refunded if the original purpose or initial purpose of the fundraiser changes. Since you've raised a significant amount of funds, instead of offering a refund if the purpose of the funds changes, are you able to consider finding an alternate use for the donations? We'd love to see the donations go to good use if possible." In similar situations, we've seen organizers repurpose donations for something that is still in the spirit of the fundraiser, e.g. related expenses, donation to charity, general support. If there's another use of the donations, let me know and I can help you update donor and offer refunds to anyone who wants them with the change in use of funds. At this time, your outgoing withdrawals are held until we receive clarity. And I responded to this with
that's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
For once, I'm agreeing with Denims.
Yeah, no, she's right. But,
that is really fucking sleazy. What the fuck?
The next step is the cell phone part.
Right.
Because she's on about how shady they are, and then she's like, "I need you again."
Right.
I remember something's not adding up here. Her first iteration said everything will be refunded. The second iteration, she made an edit and said I had to remove that because of GoFundMe terms of service. But what I'm seeing here is that was her choice.
Yeah,
You have maybe
I don't
one or
know
two
how to
memories.
reconcile those.
Someone in the
things.
audience will know how to find all that. Kind of curious.
But yeah, GoFundMe saying you should just change what the fundraiser
That's
is for
insane.
is
Slimy.
crazy. Yeah, what?
So slimy.
Also, I saw people say that Frogan usually has more VODs showing though, and I don't think there's any now or something like that. So I do think some deletion happened.
Not a good idea, by the way.
People are. I'm seeing a lot of people saying that I'm wrong. So again, I haven't watched.
No, it's good to cover your bases.
Yeah,
You could have been right.
Yeah, I haven't watched in a while. So.
Yeah, deleting evidence after you learned that the lawsuit's happening is a big no. Not that I need any help beating you guys.
There's just a paid comment.
yeah.
I know for a fact Frogan's videos were up. I checked after watching Ethan's video yesterday because I checked her streaming schedule.
Got it. There you go.
That's interesting.
It's not good. Deleting evidence. We don't delete the evidence.
What is going on?
Come on. Okay, I'm working on it.
America Grande Ultra Best.
What?
He's so funny.
Somebody said, "Wait, what are we implying?" Sorry, I don't understand. You should explain the
Oh,
deleting.
because they get a cut from. They take a percentage.
No, not that part. I think they're not understanding why it's significant that Frogan deleted her.
Oh,
her
because
VOD.
she's destroying evidence.
There was a specific word, spoliation.
Spoliation. It's when you're accused of committing a fraud or civil offense, and then you erase the evidence. So basically, by doing that, if we want to bring up the deleted, we can presume the worst from what she deleted. We can presume, oh, you erased all these after you learned you were being sued. Therefore, you were clearly hiding something, and you were committing copyright fraud. We can presume that, and it counts, right?
Right.
It's not good. Obviously, if it's a criminal case, that's a crime, but
I
don't think so in a civil case.
No, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with repurposing the funds after the fact.
She's kind of repurposing them though now.
No, she
she refunded them.
It's a new pool.
It's a new one.
Yeah.
It's not as big this time.
Right. Ironically, if she hadn't canceled the GoFundMe and then this was announced, she could have repurposed the fund. She could have just said yes to the GoFundMe and made it, okay, now it's a legal defense fund because this lawsuit has been but instead she didn't know, so she refunded it, and now she has to start over.
That's what I was enjoying so much behind the scenes, just knowing that this was coming and seeing her fumbling. That whole thing was extra fun for me. She retweeted this meme. MAGA comatose. How the turns have tabled. We're going to react to this loser's video. No, Matt Haas. Blurred? Wait, why is it blurred? What's the joke?
I don't really
This is just the most fucking boomer meme I've seen in a minute.
It's like deep
I'm
fried.
What the fuck?
Why is it blurred?
I don't know.
Because the lines are blurred now.
No shot. That's the correct level.
I was honestly trying to figure it out. I don't know. That's the best I got.
Yeah, I mean, so again, this is just like the most basic level of denial that we've already preempted the minute I talked about this, you know. Well, the difference will be that I was innocent, and we'll see that they'll be guilty. So, this is Hasan's editor, who is one of the most psychotic fucking freaks on Twitter. Ethan Klein reveals he created... Wait, Ethan Klein created his content nuke video to bait Hasan into watching it so he could sue him for copyright. But because Hasan never finished the video after spending 9 hours reacting to half, Ethan is suing 3 smaller creators. Again, it's like... It's exactly everything we said would happen in terms of messaging. My intention was never to sue Hasan, obviously. Like, I don't even need to explain that, you know. I asked him to. That's it. But yeah, that's his editor. They're all in like crazy spin mode on Twitter. Here's the whole one. Yeah, thank you. So this guy is really, really disturbed. Because Hasan never finished the video. Dude, it doesn't matter if he finished the video. I mean, if I wanted to. But he did a fair use usage.
Yeah, more importantly.
Yeah.
He transformed it.
It wouldn't have mattered if he like finished it.
And I invited him to watch it. That's it.
Right. Even if you hadn't, though, what he did was absolutely fair use and in no way would have been a problem.
I think I said I was impressed with his editing at one point when I was working with Hasan, but since then, since the fallout, he's proven to be a totally unhinged lunatic, like really, really sick dude. Yeah, and you can see here, they're just lying, openly, knowingly lying. It's part of the playbook.
Twitter.
Now we're going to Hasan, right? And this is my favorite thing because I really think that there should be due pressure on Hasan to support his friends. It really is, you know. So Hasan retweeted this. This guy's retweeting this other one I just read. I'm not a legal expert. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
But let me give you my expert opinion.
Got it.
But posting a video admitting you intentionally targeted specific creators and that you laid all of this out as a trap seems like it will lead to an automatic loss, right? Laugh my ass off. Okay, do you want to name the legal precedent for that? Also, that's not what happened. I mean, I didn't force anyone to react to my video, dumbass. And Hasan retweeted that. He thought that was a really good. He thought that was a really good thing.
Yeah.
And it's got 38,000 likes. Like that's my thing is they're all circle jigging online about how crazy this is.
It's the
law
gaslighting.
is coming, dude.
The
spin doesn't work this time.
At a certain point, you do need to answer to a judge.
Yes, and that's what's so kind of, satisfying about seeing all this. Usually they can just worm their way out of all this shit with all this crazy ass spin. I didn't target anyone. I made a video that was good for reaction, and I didn't. By the way, lots of people reacted to it that I'm not suing. Like the bar that I set for these lawsuits to go out was impossibly high.
Not that impossible.
Yeah, nearly.
You just have
impossibly
to.
high.
All you had to do was confess to exactly what you were doing in detail and brag about it. Repeatedly.
That's it, right? You would think that people in their 30s who have been around on the internet for long enough and have lived a life and have accumulated some life experience would not be so fucking dumb. But yeah, so this is the legal arguments that we're seeing on Twitter. So obviously I am in trouble. Hasan reacts to my dropping the lawsuits, tells his audience to support the bozos, the three bozos. Here is, and shout out Yeet.
Plex.
He's watching this. So again, what we opened with is this insane person who intentionally cut the clip like 1 second before I say, and you can't upload full uploads. So he's watching that. By the way, this is the guy who screams out of context like it's a fucking mantra. These people have no morals. I need you guys to understand how little morals, how little ethics they have. They don't care about anything. They'll lie knowingly.
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say.
All right. Hasan reacts to Ethan dropping the lawsuit, tells his audience to show support for Denims, Frogan, Kaceytron. He's going to use the ton of money that he has to bully other content creators who don't have a ton of money and try to win some kind of public opinion. You know who does have a ton of money? You do. Where are you at, bro? You didn't even fucking donate to their GoFundMe.
Inspired by Hasan. He has the Hasan Industrial Complex.
Bro, I can't believe he's watching this clip. Like, it's unreal.
The Ethan Industrial
And
Complex.
all they're doing is, this is really going to hurt them because they're coping that this is some silly case that will never work. And they're all convinced themselves. There's so much so that Kaceytron is still out here like incriminating herself further, being like, oh, this is never going to happen. This is ridiculous. They're not doing themselves any favors by coping.
Plex. I think it's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
And it's actually crazy how like many people are seemingly making a decent living.
Yeah, I mean, it's a desperate attempt to grab on to fucking any sort of controversy and drama. I'm sure that me reacting to it is actually playing into exactly what he wanted to do. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is specifically so that you guys go.
So his theory is that I've gone through great efforts to sue these three people for attention.
Sure.
And show support to Denims, Frogan, and Kaceytron.
I won't, by the way. He goes, I need you guys to go show support. I won't.
Show support to Denims, Frogan, and Kaceytron. Because obviously he has a fuck ton of money and he's going to use the fuck ton of money that he has.
Does anyone else in that room have a fuck ton of money?
And no expenses.
This motherfucker did not donate to their GoFundMe. How great is this? One of my favorite things about this is just putting Hasan to the test. The most basic, easy test to land, right? This is a socialist, communist. These are his people. This is his chance to put his money where his mouth is. And he can't even donate to their GoFundMe. That is the most exposing thing ever. Who is buying that? And he's so fucking rich. He's just sitting on a pile of money. We all know that. Come on.
As to bully other content creators who don't have a fuck ton of money and try to win some kind of public opinion battle.
Oh, I'm going to win more than a public opinion battle.
That is partially the reason why he went after Frogan, Denims, and Kaceytron. These are people who get insane lines of attack.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he's towing the line here with they're women, they're small creators. He's doing this for attention, yada yada. Never actually being like, maybe, just maybe, a moment for some self-reflection. Maybe Denim shouldn't have gone on camera and said, if you liked watching it with me instead of Ethan, send me his Twitch Prime. Maybe it's just a time for some self-reflection that's not a good look. No. Hasan's editor calls me out for baiting. We actually read that. Hasan's editor. Oh yeah, here's another one from Hasan's editor. Ethan Klein says he's not suing Asmongold or XQC for copyright infringement, and only Denims, despite both of their reactions being shorter and with less transformative content than hers. First of all, I don't think that's true, not that it matters. XQC and Asmon may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them for doing that. Yes, and? Yes, and?
These people are
Comma,
crazy.
because? Like, these people are just, they're liars.
Yeah.
Look how they lie. Just lie. They just count on you not seeing the video, not knowing. And then they just create this mythology. It's MAGA. It's what MAGA does. I was very explicit on why I chose them and why I didn't choose Asmongold and XQC. Very explicit. So, yeah.
Oh, like overall, what my favorite flag? Hezbollah.
Oh, come on, bro. That is just not...
I'm not even kidding. It's actually a dope flag.
I am not... That is not appropriate.
It's got an AK on it and a fucking hand holding it up.
Yeah, I wonder what that AK usually does.
We're behind the paywall. It's fine.
It's not fine. We all saw it, dude.
Look it up.
Here's some other reactions. Frogan deleted her VODs. We saw that. What? I missed something? Mongolia?
I just Googled coolest flags and I was scrolling through here. This is dope.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll be honest. I think America has a cool flag. It's pretty unique.
It is.
America flag is very unique.
Thank you, Betsy Ross.
Far be it from me to tell Betsy Ross, but I wish the blue was the whole left side.
She's a patriot,
I've never
Dan.
cared for the top corner thing. It just feels unbalanced. I don't know.
I think it's a really good design.
It's just
my pick.
It's unique, you know. There's never been a flag that flew like this. Look at it flow in the wind.
There's never been a flag that flows.
Look at the eagle, Dan. Take it in. Did you consider the eagle?
Well, that's not part of the flag.
Oh, right.
The 13 stripes, baby, to represent our 13 colonies.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Dan.
Thank you, Betsy Ross.
There's a hot take. You ready for a hot take? I prefer if it was like this.
Interesting. It's not bad either.
It's not bad,
Right?
but I don't know if I like it.
I just feel like the top left corner, it's just so arbitrary.
I feel like this was a more bold design decision. It was a riskier, more avant-garde decision for its
Okay,
time.
I mean, fair. Maybe I'm playing it too safe.
Well,
but-
you gotta keep it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You gotta keep in mind the OG, the V1, only had how many states were on it? 13, right? Wasn't it 13 states?
13, yeah.
Yeah. So
right, you needed less space. That's a good point. That's a good point.
True. Original.
But maybe they were just like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it used to be a
All right,
circle.
that's a good counter.
I just think of like red team
Oh,
versus
yeah.
blue team with this.
Oh yeah, yeah, Zach's right. This is why.
We can't see it.
I'm pretty goated in American history.
Show Ethan's screen.
I hate to admit it. I love that I love that American flag. It speaks to my soul.
Like this makes sense why it's so tucked away.
Yep, sure does. But there are a lot of great flags, and least of all would come to mind is Hezbollah's.
Flag Hezbollah.
People sell L take. Listen, I told you it was going to be a hot take. You know,
but
sometimes if you can't handle the spice, get out of the kitchen.
No, but you had a point because we learned that it wasn't so much a design choice. It was a act of it made sense at the time. So you're kind of onto something.
You know, just saying. Maybe it's time to re-examine.
No. Let's see. Insta story about faux moi trying. Again, it's like this propaganda engine. It all turns on and it all comes from the same fucking places and they all interact with each other and it's just like a circle of bullshit. And I hope that people can see this. Faux moi posts a clip of me with the title, Free Speech Warrior Ethan Klein announces he's suing 3 people who criticized him. and they are only small female creators. And he also doxed their address in the video, which is a complete outright, just a straight up lie. And what's crazy is that Reddit, well, I said, so they post outright lies and then ban anyone in the comments correcting them. How is Reddit not complicit? So they post lies to this subreddit with millions of followers, right? And then anyone that comes to the comments to correct them or defend me, in this case, they get banned. How the fuck? That does not make sense. That to me is like their complicity and defaming. Like if I wanted to sue someone for defamation, it would be this poster. But like at the same time, Reddit, what are you doing?
I don't understand how the people using that subreddit even care about us that much.
That's
it's always thing. There. Like we are not A-list celebrities. Dude, I don't understand why are they talking about us so much, and it's always like tens of thousands of upvotes.
Aren't the people there a little weirded out? Like
it's bizarre.
It's a subreddit for A-list celebrities and apparently me.
Jew. Sounds like it's a
so
compliment.
Bizarre.
Just take the compliment.
Okay, all right.
You're an A-lister. Ooh.
I got A-list haters.
Albania is striking now that I'm looking at it.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's like a sick armor.
Yeah.
A shield.
Listen, I had a lot of Albanian friends growing up.
Oh, yeah?
Too.
You too?
Yeah. I will never say a bad word about that's my favorite flag right there.
Okay. I would like it, but there's no AK-47s on it, so.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's fire. What is that?
That's Bhutan. I think we talked about
this. We talked about it last
The other
time,
cool
yeah.
one is Wales. Wales also has a dragon going on. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
sick.
dig the Korean flag.
That's pretty sick too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. South Korea's got something going there.
Oh, what's this?
What do you
Look at
think
this
about
one.
this
This one's so
coloring?
I mean, it's not good for a flag, but it's cool.
There's a famous painter, Jasper Jones, and he did a bunch of the American flags.
Great flag.
Yeah.
One of the greats.
The all-time great flags.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, who the fuck's flag has the eye, the pyramid eye? Go down one, just one. Okay.
Yo, Illuminati! It's Nicaragua.
Why is Nicaragua? Oh, I guess
Why
do they have pyramids there?
Well, I guess like
I think it's just a triangle with something in it.
But it's got an eyeball in the middle.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
No, but it's playing on that.
No,
I could be playing on that.
I know, it's very reminiscent of the Illuminati.
It has to be referencing that.
I don't know.
Freemasonry.
It's a volcano that's erupting.
I bet it is.
Well,
The all-seeing eye. I've seen
There's a
National
rainbow.
Treasure a lot.
It's the gay Illuminati. They're even
They're coming.
They're even more of a secret.
They're coming for the kids.
They're more undercover.
Yeah. So at okay, we'll just have a pride mode for Nicaragua, for the state of Nicaragua. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, let them gay asses out. Let's see them gay asses out of the closet.
Well, that means you're gay.
It does.
Doesn't
You're
that
gay.
mean you're gay?
You're gay. Now I feel like we're just hypnotizing people.
That means you're very, very
You're gay.
but you
You're
don't
gay.
want to come out.
You're gay. You're gay. Come on out. Come on out. The water's nice and warm here.
Can we just skip the gay music?
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
Keemstar, you're gay. You're gay. Come out.
we just
The
skip
water's
the gay
warm.
music?
The water's nice. Look at the pyramid with the rainbow. Nicaragua is gay. Okay, back. Stop.
All right.
Back.
Look at this painting.
I'm not gay no more.
Thank God. We're free.
No, it's Pride Month.
You can click on it to
Oh,
open it.
right.
It sold for like 100 million, I think.
100 million?
Wait, what?
Wait, is this the original flag?
Wait, what is this?
Jasper Jones, he's like super famous for this painting.
Oh, it's a painting.
The American flag. Yeah.
100 million?
That's sold for $100 million,
I feel like
huh?
Jasper Jones is a very appropriate name for someone who paints American flags.
Jasper Jones.
I feel like it's such a badass name. I don't know anything.
It could be a stage name.
Jasper Jones.
Jasper Jones.
Oh, Jasper Jones.
His real name is Haywood Jablomi.
All right, moving on, guys. Let's not run out of time here. We're getting close up against the wall.
Yeah.
So back to the
power through.
regular suspects, the usual suspects. Back to Millhouse.
Yes, thank you, Zach.
The strongest advocate for
And whoever
Palestinians.
has even just $1 to spare, I think right now the best thing you could do with your money is either donate it to Mohsen and his family in Gaza, or let's help Denims, let's help Kaceytron, let's help Frogan fight these.
No, I am so sorry.
One of those is not like the other.
Yeah, they're not equal.
Should definitely do the first thing.
There's a famine. There's a genocide happening. You could spend your money helping them. You know, or Frogan and Denims. You know, they need help too on their GoFundMe. What? You are such a tool, bro.
Lawsuits. I wish I could tell you guys to send all that money to Palestine right now.
You can,
but I
and you
have to
should.
tell you. To send
I have to.
I wish I could, guys.
You absolutely can do that.
No, I wish I could. No, at this time, I have to say, everybody, do not send money to Palestine. Do not. What happened to your hand, buddy? Jerking off too hard? Loser? Lonely? Is that a masturbation injury?
Send it to fight off fucking lawsuits that Ethan Klein wants.
Again, it's just the unwillingness to actually not just engage with, to engage with any of the actual arguments is something that's been consistent since the content nuke dropped, but just the unwillingness to ever concede a single point, to ever take an opportunity to learn, to grow, to adapt, to change your way of thinking. These people are unshakable. They are unmovable on any topic. They will never change their mind, no matter what facts is presented to them.
Even when the tarot card tells them.
The fucking tarot card told them straight up, dude.
No, you're right.
They said
You're
straight up,
exactly right.
upside down hanging, dude.
Yeah, you gotta reflect and reevaluate.
No, you're right.
I wish I could tell you guys to send all that money to Palestine right now, but there's actually one thing that is more important. Ethan Klein. I hear you, and I see you guys. You know, at a certain point, you have this giant community of pro-Palestinian activists, and I just have to look at them all, and the amount that they, like Noah Samson just put out a new video about me. Actually, about
me.
About you, yeah. And I just have to say, like, even if everything you guys say is true, a couple of, like, lukewarm liberal Zionists, that's what you call us, cannot be the most important thing to talk about. It can't be. It can't be. If there's a genocide happening, if there's all these atrocious war crimes happening and colonialism and all this kinds of stuff, why are you just obsessing over two liberal Zionists just living in LA who barely talk, I mean, who aren't even really that active politically, right? Like, and again, liberal Zionist is what they call me. That's not a term that I
embrace.
Yeah.
Because you're Jewish.
You know, at a certain point, it's like, guys, it's becoming a little too obvious. I mean, the truth is that they're in it for themselves. They get views and they get accolades and they get money and all this stuff. When they talk about me, when they talk about Palestine, you know, not so many people tune in to watch. And we saw that in Noah Samson. He posted a video about me. It's like a record-breaking view. The next video about Palestine gets like 100,000 views. It's not paying the bills, right? You know who's not paying the bills? Hasan. Literally. Both 3 GoFundMes, 0 Hasan donations. Love that.
Look it up.
Look it up. Ethan Klein, let's see here. We got more coming out. Oh, the Surfs. What? This guy is dumb, man. I'm going to say it. He's the dumbest person alive, Dan.
You gotta stop.
He is.
You
I
gotta
think.
stop.
No, I'm going to say I'm 10 toes down on this one. So Ethan Klein just a few years ago would be completely disgusted. Well, how do you know that? I hate when people say that. It's so stupid. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about me. Well, what I felt about too.
But also, like, this version of you is so reminiscent of 2016 Ethan. So they actually don't know what they're talking about.
I'm so me right now.
Yeah, you're more you than ever.
Ever. Suing multiple women. Okay, yes, let's focus on the women because they've been critical of me. Let's focus on women who've been critical of me. They have a smaller audience. He's hitting it at them all. They're women who are criticizing me. They have a smaller audience. He did the trifecta. He did the hat trick of like obvious. Can we just please appreciate how transparent this shit is? Like, this dude did not watch this video. Or if he did, that's even worse, frankly. I know it's not that impressive, but I predicted every fucking thing these people would say. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. They just say it and they create their own alternate world. And then he goes again. He does not realize his original content nuke is loaded with other people's content that he's reacting to? God, I'm telling you, I think he's the dumbest person alive. No, seriously, did you hear that, Dan? He says, does he not realize his original content nuke is loaded with other people's content that he's reacting to?
That's not wow. Okay.
That's pretty right. I mean, that's up there. That he depends on fair use protection.
Still not anywhere close to the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No. It's not up.
Nowhere close.
I've heard a lot of dumb things.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's got a 7 at least.
Yeah, I would. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, that's dumb. Yeah, that's dumb for sure.
That he depends on fair use protection to make a claim in the first place. That he transformed their content and owns the new product of original IP. Bro, like, just watch the video, man. Just watch the video. It doesn't matter what I have to say. It doesn't matter what me or anyone has to say about this guy because they don't care. They just say whatever the fuck they want. It's so MAGA. It's so MAGA-brained. Yeah, obviously there's a difference, right, between how I use people's work and how, those three use the work. That's the whole point of the fucking lawsuit. You moron. Dumbest person alive. Smurf.
No, you're right.
The Smurfs.
Yo, fucking got him, dude. Yo.
This is actually, you know what's funny? This is Kaceytron right now. Trying to, like, everything's fine. That's how they're all three going to be. Hey, Surfs, you made any donations to these three yet? I'd just like to know. Let's see here. Lolcow. Oh, this was actually funny.
Let's go.
Lolcow podcast, Lolcow Universe. I don't know who this guy is.
They fell off, but I gotta say they're back with a banger clip at least here.
Dude, 2,600.
It is so funny.
Yeah.
So I've never heard of this guy, Rastov.
Same. I haven't watched him in a while, so.
I think he's the replacement. I haven't watched either, but I have seen him.
He's official?
He's the new Wings?
I don't know if it's official, but maybe. He's been there for a lot of episodes.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Well, anyway, this is just hilarious, so I'll play it for you guys. You guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hasan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress.
Oh, wow.
Some of you guys are sweating.
That's gonna make it real easy to sue. That's gonna make it real fucking easy. If he,
I heard you guys wondering. So, when you publish work, you have a presumed copyright on it.
Right.
However, if you do not copyright it before it's published, I don't understand the law, but I know this is true. You can't sue for statutory damages or attorney's fees.
Right. You can only sue, and correct me if you
basically for like the losses.
Exactly. Which can be very hard to prove because you'd have to prove how much money exactly you lost from them exploiting your copyright
I think it's not
material.
even that. I think it's more like how many fraudulent tickets did you sell? Like if you look at the Triller one, I had 30 views on it. So they'd be like, okay, 30 times whatever the pay-per-view price is.
Okay.
It's really very, very, very negligent.
Okay.
In most cases, I think.
Got it.
Or at least in this case,
registered it before publishing it, you guys are fucked. Hasan is fucked. You're fucked.
Wait, hold on.
No,
hold on.
But okay.
We're not gonna watch the whole video ourselves, right? We're just gonna.
We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
No, bro, he literally just said that he's gonna get sued. Like he's gonna fucking sue people that watch his entire videos. Dude, we can't do this.
We're fine.
Fuck off. No, seriously, Keem. I know you don't respect my opinion, bro, but we literally cannot get sued.
Okay, Rostov.
I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars. But the purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would.
Dude. No, seriously.
You're interrupting the video.
No, shut the fuck up, dude. No. We literally cannot get sued. We cannot get sued. He literally just said if we watch.
What's the problem? You okay?
The video is literally talking about suing people for watching his entire fucking videos. Why are we watching the whole video? Why are we? D-Money's got clips. Why don't we just watch clips?
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
I never seen
we'll see.
Dude, no!
I
don't want to kill the
pee.
reaction community into fear.
What are you doing?
The opposite. I hope that we can
getting
all unite against this type of egregious behavior.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Look bad,
Not
but
Boogie
destroy the
No. Stop it.
If you
Stop
enjoyed
it.
The dog walked
the fuck
away.
if they walked away?
to that terrible video,
Oh my God.
follow, subscribe, go
Fuck it.
Prime.
I
The
don't want to
state
get.
of
I can't
reaction
afford a lawyer.
content
I
on
can't
Twitch
afford
is so broken. These creators feel comfortable.
guys,
looking right into the
I know you're here to
saying
watch
out,
us.
Hey,
You're not here to
I'm
watch
stealing
the
this
video.
content.
La 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 la.
This is not a healthy
La la
environment.
la la la
And when
la
people
la
like
la
this
la
are
la la
reacting
la
to
la.
entire TV shows on
No.
stream, my fear is that
One's in
Sony
the
or
chat if
Disney
you're here to
will
watch us
choose everybody
and not this
and sets a
video.
devastating
One's in the
precedent
chat
that
if
could
you're here to watch
endanger our
us and
entire
not this
field.
video.
Now, before I
Please.
tell you who
This
the-
goes
on for quite a while.
Yeah. You get the idea.
You know, ironically, I think this is a fair use.
This is actually-
because it's they're
Yeah.
making a satirical sketch about
Yeah,
fair
so
use.
it is actually commentary about what the video is about,
So
That's correct.
which is so
they're
funny.
actually exhibiting fair use right now.
One of the top comments was, "I never got wrestling until I watched Lolcow, and I get it now. I sort of get it now."
Oh my
Interesting.
god,
fair.
I get it now.
Fair comparison.
Interesting.
Yes. That seems pretty
Here they come
definitive.
back.
He never said Hasan Nasrallah was a good guy.
You know what would be funny though if I just sued this guy?
Not even Keem.
No, just him.
I believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the
Yes,
fun.
Zombie super chatted $20.82. LMAO Rastov, it's okay. Ethan wouldn't sue Keen.
What I
They're
miss?
best friends.
They're best.
What I miss?
You didn't have it up on the screen. We're fine. I had a fucking full-on panic.
That's not well. Maybe,
I
yeah, it
can't
wasn't on
get
the
sued,
screen.
bro.
That's
I
probably.
don't have
would
money.
help.
I can't afford a lawyer.
Side note:
Why
Why,
would you
does
get
it look like
sued?
a dimension is torn behind Boogie in his wall, like Stranger Things?
Yeah. Very interesting. He just
I
did a
don't
little
know,
white paint,
but-
called it a day.
It says gay is okay, and I love that.
Oh yes, he supposedly went to the gayest town in America.
No.
Other way around.
No, the other way
The
around.
most like right wing town.
Okay, because I was like, that place sounds
homophobic
magical. I
town.
want to
Yeah.
go there. No, okay, so the most homophobic town, and was walking around with that.
That's
King
that's
behavior.
great behavior.
All right.
Get out
Shout
there.
out, Bud.
What did I
Because
miss?
we can't watch the whole video in its entirety.
My best friend Ethan would not sue me.
Ethan loves me. I was on his podcast like 3 times. He never bought me dinner anyway.
Why did you stop the video? You let the whole video go while we took a piss?
How can I stop the
that's
video?
not
You're streaming
transformative.
it.
I love this.
This is very good. It's very funny. I gotta say. I mean, listen. This is a community of who is adverse to Keemstar, and they earned themselves almost 3,000 upvotes.
No, that was very funny and fair use.
There it is, guys. Take note. Denims, Frogan, Kaceytron, and Hasan. By the way,
You've chosen
that was
the Keemstar pack.
a legit chair react. What we saw there. That was the first fair use chair react we've seen. Vadim just dropped something. Oh God. Oh no.
It's another message for.
Oh no, not Vadim.
Does he have a new shirt?
Same shirt. It looks like.
Oh my God, it's the same shirt.
man.
Wait, did you not change?
Wait, what?
Wait, why are you still wearing that?
He was 2 steps ahead.
Maybe.
And 10 years back.
I guess. Yeah. Let's see.
Clothing.
Hey, Ethan, what the hell is going on? You said that I could call in any time.
Wait, hold on. He just filmed this. He's wearing the same outfit. Why have you not changed?
He's a
the same
Nickelodeon character.
It's the same shirt.
You know he's gonna.
What are
be
you,
in
Doug
the-
Funny?
It's fucking Doug Funny, dude.
This motherfucker opens his
Holy
closet.
shit.
He's got the same ass. I noticed this shirt was almost sold out. I wonder why. It stocked up 100 of them.
I like to
It's
think
true.
he's
They
been
only have
wearing it.
3XL.
He's been wearing it since like 2004.
Since back then, yeah.
That's how I want to think
Dude,
about it.
please, you must change your clothing. It's good for your mental health. It's not good to sit in the same clothing all the time. It's stinking and just feeling like, you need to, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Take a shower, change your clothes. It's good for you.
On your show. And now you're going back on your word. You know what?
Bro, you're such a dumbass. I literally don't care about anything that you're going to say here. In fact, I'm not even going to finish this fucking
What
video.
was on
He's
his
got
hand?
a drawing on his hand.
Yeah, he got a drawing on his hand.
Okay, fine. I'll finish the video. It's too good.
Go back like 5 frames.
But
Go back
dude,
5 frames.
Dude, we set up a time and you fucking bailed. That's it. I'm not gonna sit around my whole life waiting for some irrelevant fucking shit tier bread tuber to talk to. You know, I like moving on with my life, man. He goes, this Friday, I'm debating Ethan. It's like, is there someone you forgot to ask?
Any time
Turn your head
on
sideways.
your show. And now you're going back on your word. You know what? You also...
What kind of stupid...
Oh, he's going to do a demon face meme. Where
That's
he's-
a swastika.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Are you ready for this?
Me to come up with a single lie that you've told. Well, if you don't bring me on, then that would definitely qualify as...
I told, that's actually very telling. I said, he called me a chronic pathological liar to Hutch. And I told him, name one thing in my career I've lied about. Name one. And his example is, well, you told me I could come on your show anytime.
As one of them.
I changed my mind. Pray I don't change it further.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Amber Alert.
Not even. It's silver.
What's a silver
Yeah,
alert?
I'll be back. I gotta go save some kid. Oh, a kid's really missing? I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not a kid. It's an old person.
Oh, it's an old person.
It's
God,
an
I was
old
like,
person.
that'd be my fucking
Wait, old
luck.
people got their own alert?
Yeah, it's a silver alert.
Oh.
It's literally
Thank God
the
it's
same
not a
thing,
kid.
but it's like if it's like an elderly person that
I don't save old people.
There's wait, go check the. Oh, Galia, can you send all these in to the research chat? Because this is all good stuff to address before we go on break.
I didn't get the Emperor Alert.
Good stuff to go address on break.
Before.
Brother, it's 4:02. Break was supposed to start 2 minutes ago.
No. We got to get it all out, Dan.
That was the break alarm that just went off.
We're gonna blast through this.
That was what that alarm was.
I'm gonna blast through this.
So look, I'm here. I'm waiting for you to bring me on. Don't be a coward. Let's do this. Hey,
Bro.
Ethan, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so he...
So loud.
You said that I could call
Breakdown.
in any time
Silver alert.
on your show. And now you're going back on
They
your
found him.
word. You know what? You also asked me
Oh, they found
to
him.
come up with a
They did
single
it,
lie.
but-
that
It
you
worked.
told.
This isn't very
Well,
helpful.
if you
It
don't-
says this person. It says their name is missing and endangered. They've been missing since June 19th, which is
Jimmie Lee in Los Angeles.
And then he goes, they were last seen in Los Angeles.
Wait,
Yeah, I saw that
do they
too.
show a
You gotta
picture?
click on the info.
Yeah.
Oh, they do show a picture.
It's Jimmie.
Oh no, it's Jimmie.
Well, he fell. That's sad. Hopefully they find him.
Dude, just look at the text, bro. I don't care. You're just being so silly, okay? You came. You
Vadim.
I mean, give me a break.
I don't know what to tell you. You look like you just want to be a fan of the show. Just be a fan of the show.
That's what
There's nothing wrong about that.
Dude, every time these people talk about it, be like, I used to be a big fan of him.
You seem like you just want to hang out and enjoy the show. Just do it. Like, you don't need to. You don't need to try so hard.
All right, I'm blasting through these bad Emma Panda video. On what is this? Is this? Oh, he's such a weirdo. He's the strangest.
Oh
dude
my
ever.
god.
Names, their real names. Denims, for
Whoever's
example,
missing, he
the
has
reason
them.
why he's doing this is because he wants to dox the people involved. He wants
Joking.
people to know where they live. He wants you to know
By
their
the way,
names, their
What
real
is he
names.
saying? Hold on. I'm
Again, like-
not registering.
There's these phrases that are overused, but it's a shame because in cases like this, it's so true. Every accusation's a confession. I mean, Bad Empanada's entire MO is doxing, harassing
Yeah.
people, and so he goes, he's just trying to dox people. Really? What did I dox, bro? Point it instead of saying. Just tell me what it was.
Which part of the reason why he's doing this is because he wants to dox the people involved. He wants people to know where they live. He wants you to know their names,
I
their real
didn't.
names.
Their address
Denims,
is
for
not on there.
example,
Okay, their names are on there. Which, guess what? It's a fucking lawsuit. I have to legally include their fucking legal name on a lawsuit to file it.
Yeah,
dipshit.
we're not
Welcome
suing-
welcome to the real world. Like, we're grown-ups. Okay, you fucked around. You got sued, and your name's on the lawsuit. Wow.
But again-
are you saying every lawsuit of all time is a dox? Is that your claim there, Bad Empanada?
Are you telling me like any star that has a stage name, we don't know their actual name, or if they're getting sued, it's not their actual name on the lawsuit?
Of
No.
course not. Yeah, you have no.
I
You
find it
need
rich coming from him. Like, he tagged all my socials after he made an hour video about me and said, "Everyone go give him a follow," which means that's
Yeah.
pussy for go
Yeah.
harass.
Dude, he These people are literally insane. And like, you see how crazy he is by being like, oh yeah, this thing that I do every day, all day, this is what he does. Like he does, because he doesn't have a problem with it. He does it. And all these people that we're pointing out who are knowingly, chronically lying, misrepresenting, they're all fans of him.
He hired literal private investigators to stalk her, track her down, like follow her in real life.
What the fuck did you get that
her
from?
real name, stuff like that.
He's just saying shit.
Sure.
He's done this to other people before. I've been contacted
done
by
this-
multiple other people who have
What?
told me that Ethan has randomly started calling them by their real name and telling them their address, their location, stuff like that.
Oh, come
It's
on, this
Mossad
guy's such a
intelligence.
liar.
It's my guess, Ethan. If I had to guess, I can't say for sure, but that's where he's getting all his info.
You know,
He's such a liar.
He's so lucky that he's in Argentina. And if he ever went back to Australia, that would be really dangerous for him. Legally speaking, because he would be very vulnerable to lots of lawsuits. Which I guess means he's going to be in Argentina forever, right? So crazy.
So this is something that he does literally all the time. This man is like obsessed Lolcow.
This man has a
and
Discord.
I feel
he has a Patreon-only Discord in which the purpose of it is to psyop fucking other people's social media.
incredibly sorry for the people who, because of their political alignment with him, are going to have to pretend that this is anything but pathetic and that he is anything but like an obsessive stalker who is just completely like unable to handle any criticism to the point that he literally hires people to stalk, harass, and threaten anyone who criticizes him.
Who did I
He's
hire
part
to
of the
do what
reason why he's
now?
doing-
Okay, whatever. This guy just lies like he breathes because there's there's never any consequences.
At one point, he was claiming that I was sending you stuff. Who fucking knows? He came into my fundraiser for Palestine, just a reminder, where we raised $100,000 to harass me there as well. So just a reminder. But it was for Palestine. It was harassment for Palestine.
And a good cause,
take
bro.
a shower afterwards.
That's alleged, but things seem to add up.
No, I got to give a shout out to XQC.
Oh yes, that's another good one.
He's giving it up. Let's be honest, Felix. I did this scene for you. I did it for you. You did shame me into getting a nice watch, and I shot this just for you. Is Ethan Klein. And
Oh, nah.
yeah.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hi there. My name
Holy.
Yep.
is Ethan Klein. And my
Nah, you
favorite
got that
hobby
shit on.
is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. Today, I invite you into my home to share my favorite pastime with you. Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney. So wait, I don't know if he says more. There's another one where he analyzes my skin tone.
There's another one.
Okay, that one was very funny too. He continues on. Really liked Watch Talk with him. We're going to have to do that sometime.
Oh my god, that would be such a fun segment.
He seems to be pretty
Drum roll,
knowledgeable on it.
please. Who's sweating at home, guys? Kaceytron, the queen of ripping farts and bombs.
Chat, low key though. Chat, you gotta cut that shit on though. Yellow gold Patek? Nah. That's not, chat, that's nice for, chat, that's kinda hard to pull off. Guys, this is not, I'm not gonna make this a race thing or whatever. Okay. But if you're really white, I gotta give it a buck. Yellow gold, it's hard to pull off, if you don't have a lot of hair.
I told you, I'm a yellow.
You're not a
I
hairy
love it.
dude or a bigger dude.
It's rose gold to be
precise.
It is rose gold,
My
but
favorite.
their rose gold is more.
His watch level of analysis is like kind of blowing my mind. Like he's taking it to a completely different fucking
He's
sphere than just saying, "Hey man, that's a nice
Talking about matching
watch."
skin tones and stuff.
I saw a clip of his,
Well, let me
his
finish
dad
it.
the other day saying, "You left the Rolex under the seat in the car."
God, that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know if that was set up. That
What?
was some baller shit right there.
I can see him.
He
doing
kind of
that.
has that tone that kind of matches and does decent or better with the yellow gold. With the yellow gold. That's what it is.
Decent or better.
A lot of guys like me, white gold is usually what you're gonna go for. It's just, guys, it's more of a.
I mean, or stainless
Now
steel.
that
or
is
platinum.
that is white people problems I didn't know about. That you can't pull off yellow gold.
Well, he seems to specifically. He's talking about himself here.
Yeah.
He's like when you're pasty pale,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out, I guess I'm wearing actually platinum today.
He says if you got hairy arm. you can pull it off. So I mean, maybe
that
that looks better on me.
I get what he's saying because the hair adds to the color.
Let me hear. He gets really in the weeds
Maybe you
here.
should just give it to me, Ethan. I think it'd probably look better on me.
A watch?
Well, according to
I couldn't
XTC, I got a hairy arm.
You don't like watches.
Erasing it.
I find
It's
a use
more
for
of
it.
a
There is something
chromatic
about
scale
hairy
thing.
arms and a gold watch that
It's
just
how
makes sense.
The
It just
humans
makes sense, doesn't
perceive
it?
color and see color.
At home,
You guys are ruining his analysis.
Yeah,
Okay,
we gotta
I'm
go
so
back.
sorry.
We gotta
I'm
go
so
back.
sorry.
We cannot miss one word.
So sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Gold is usually what you gotta go for. It's just, guys. It's more of a. It's not even erasing it. It's more of a chromatic scale thing. It's how the humans perceive color and see color.
At home, guys.
Did he
I've
mention
been
the hair
telling
and
you
stuff in this one?
Oh yeah, where is the hair part?
He starts talking about like hair and stuff.
There is a third.
The third one?
This is no. This is
this one is different.
This is a different. It's fine.
Maybe we missed it.
This is another one from his reaction. He, when I'm doing the Hasan chair react thing, he immediately goes over to Hasan's stream to see what he's up to.
Oh my god, that was legendary.
You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't. What? Chat. Link it.
Oh,
What?
it's
The
not
video's not
playing.
I think he's referencing. I think this happened previously, but he's referencing that it's like the same scenario, but just to be clear.
Wait, what?
So I think he was talking about this previously about the
About
cherry
what?
X or something like that. and
Previously
then-
when?
I'm not sure,
You
but the
wouldn't
same
steal a
thing
car.
happened where he went over to the stream and Hasan wasn't there, if I'm not mistaken. It's not that it just happened.
But he's watching the new video.
Set this up that Hasan's not live.
No, that it's basically the same thing, but he's reacting to it happening previously. Like
I
the
don't-
same setup, same situations, pretty much.
I don't understand.
Is Hasan live right now?
Just play the clip.
We watched the clip.
Just play it.
It literally. Yeah.
Chat.
It
You
doesn't
wouldn't
actually
steal
change
a
anything.
car. You
But
wouldn't.
it's
Chat.
not playing
Link
for
it.
some reason.
Follow, subscribe,
To a camera and saying out.
Chat. Link it.
Is it frozen
follow,
there?
subscribe,
feel
throw
like
a
I've watched-
prime.
The state of reaction
Okay, yeah.
content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him. This is not a healthy environment. And with people like Hasan reacting to entire TV shows on stream,
Check Azan's stream.
They told him.
They told him check Hasan's stream.
That's fun.
And it's on the chair.
Yeah.
That's
Can we
crazy.
get a, can we get a think about this?
Maybe. Take
So
Ethan off the screen.
So what is? I don't understand what you're trying to say, B. Did this happen or no?
It did happen. It did happen.
It did
I think
happen.
his initial camera is under that. Like this already happened once when he was reacting to your content nuke initially.
What's the deception? If it happened,
No, it did happen, but I'm just saying that he was reacting to him this previously happening. I'll put a PowerPoint
Okay.
link
It's
back.
reacting to a
I
video
think
of himself.
This is just derailing for no
Just
reason.
completely derailing everything. Just move on.
Let's. It happened.
It happened and it's legendary. It
happened, but kind of.
No, it did happen.
We're fine. We're fine.
That second clip of XQC, he talks about the hair. If you guys wanted to pull it back up, it's about midway through.
I have a funny XQC clip.
Let me see this.
This is probably one of my favorite new XQC clips. So Banks replies to XQC.
This is
Flex.
this is an AP skeleton. This is
Yeah.
a very expensive watch. Very nice.
And then XQC replies to this.
Okay.
It's very funny.
That's not bad. Very nice. Very nice.
Wait for it.
Damn. Reminds me of the up and coming days when I used to be broke as fuck. I used to have one of these. The humble days, chat. The humble days, man. I hope he makes it. What's up, man? Alright, chat. We're moving on.
Oh, that's
That's funny.
That's an expensive watch. Was that like 300,000 probably?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think that Ethan and XQC Watch Talk would be really funny.
I think XQC has some crazy watches though.
Yeah.
He's
like
Yeah.
some $1 million
Nah,
watches.
Bro, he's got that fucking kick money. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hard to compete with.
Does he have any Richard Milles in the collection?
He does.
I know.
I know, but maybe it'd be interesting to hear about it from him because I don't get it either. I don't get those.
Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home,
Here's
guys?
the hair analysis.
Kaceytron, the queen of ripping farts and bomb.
Chat, low key though. Chat, you kinda got that shit on though. Yellow gold Patek.
Wait, we saw
this.
He
That's
brings
nice.
it
Chat,
there
that's nice for
at 30
decent or better with
You
the
just
yellow
skipped over
gold.
it.
It's at 30 seconds.
With the yellow gold.
Why did they cut
But
that
it's
out?
not-
Why did they cut the middle out?
Let me make this a race thing or whatever. Okay, but if you're really white, I gotta keep it a buck. Yellow gold, it's hard to pull off. You know, if you don't have a lot of hair and not a hairy dude or a bigger dude. Okay? He kind of has that tone that kind of matches and does decent or better with
I
the
love how
yellow.
it goes decent or better. Okay, I'll take it.
Sure.
Take it. So hold on. There's few. We're done, right? But there's a few other things Galia pulled that I want to watch. This is
serious?
This is so we can leave clean, dude.
There's no clean cutoff. It's just gonna be a continuous.
No, this is clean.
Fire hose. Of
Dad,
shit.
you're doing the thing.
But my point is, you're gonna get through all of this, and there's gonna be 10 more things.
No.
Well, then those are the things that we won't. We have to wait.
Wait,
We're
Galia
fine.
said she
We're
doesn't
fine.
know what you're referring to.
What?
So what are we talking about?
We're fine. We're
Wait,
fine.
all this shit. Hold on.
Which?
Galia doesn't know clips.
So this, so here, Ethan, whatever. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, maybe.
You tripping?
No, I'm not tripping.
You
She
just
sent
don't
me a
want
bunch
to.
of
You
links.
just don't want to say goodbye.
No, she sent me a bunch of links. I just don't know.
Aw, we'll
If
do
they're-
pool party and steak as soon as possible.
All right, well, fuck it. We'll deal with that later. Well, guys, it's about that time.
Wow, what a half a year, hey?
Really has been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
Hope
for
we
sure.
never have another half a year like it.
Probably not.
I'm glad I got in one last moment there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We're fine. We're fine.
We're gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna be okay. I want to wish you all the best. The next 2 weeks, you guys, we're all gonna get through this. I know it's tough to be away from the ones that you love and hold dear.
We're fine.
But sometimes sometimes distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And hopefully this will be one of those times. But be honest with you guys, I do need a break. I think these guys are ready to keep working more.
Always.
But I personally really need a break. You know, these guys they're ready to go, man. Guys, so in the meantime, catch up with H3 Lore. Is it?
I was about to say, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
H3lore.com.
What a great URL.
What a great URL. So catchy.
H3lore.com is going to be running a daily iceberg explanation.
Oh, and also here, this is a good thing to catch right before we go. I've just been informed.
We're fine. We're fine.
That the site has been updated. Would it be it'd be in the friends and foe. Is it people? Yeah. We have Avery. Number one tallest. There it is. And Steiny. Number one smallest.
Okay, not too much
Oh
on my boy.
God.
We're
Poor
being
Steins.
You can
Poor
see it?
Steins
Oh, it's
brothers.
behind it. Here.
I have a question. Did he already do like a whole thing of the iDub saga and because there's so much there.
The iDubs? That's still a work in progress, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a big one to cover.
Well, he updates as we go, and so anything that's happened since we launched this site has been filled in, and then he's slowly been filling in the backlog over time. And there's already a ton on here, but yeah, he sort of lined up some stuff for the break. If you missed my announcement at the beginning of the episode, during the break, we will be having every weekday a new iceberg topic added with like a whole lore timeline. And if you're not familiar, you know, if we take one of these like Peace and Love here, it has the moments related to this meme, like initially finding it. It was on September 8th, 2020 was the first mention of Ringo Starr's Peace and Love. And
unreal.
here he is, Ethan reenacting it.
This is a serious message to everybody.
Hold on, let me see this.
watching Update right now. Peace and love. Peace and love. I want to tell you that please, after the 20th of October, do not send fan mail to any address that you have. Nothing will be signed after the 20th of October. If that's got a signature on the envelope, it's going to be tossed. I'm warning you with peace and love. I have too much to do. No more. Thank you. And no objects to be signed. Nothing. Anyway, thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. Yeah. So yeah, there'll be stuff updated throughout the week, and then we are also going to be adding some favorite crew moments from the crew back here. And
I wasn't asked for my favorite moment.
I
wasn't either. I don't think we did that yet.
I thought I did ask you.
Oh, you
when
did
came
ask.
in. Didn't I ask?
Yeah, you asked.
My favorite moment?
When I think I mentioned when you first came in, but
What? Okay.
maybe you weren't sitting down yet. I might have mentioned. it to
Also,
you.
guys, stay tuned to the Ethan Klein channel because I am so on board with doing Content Cop, the series, reacting to all of Ian's old content cops and realizing that they're actually bad and he was never funny. That's my thesis. What were you going to say? You have anything else to
I
say?
was going to say that. I was going to say be on the lookout for...
We're going to double
for
react.
Content Cop.
Content Cop. That's right. We should get a hat. We should order some police hats or just something.
Oh.
Just to set the mood.
Old school.
Yeah, old school.
We're going to do a Ethan and Hila reaction.
Wow. Go back.
Anything else? Anyone want to add anything before we head out?
I started watch it with the hand. Whoa.
Yeah, careful.
Okay, come on.
Whoa.
I started making a couple playlists on the highlights channel too, with crew segments, sketches, and all that.
Where can they find it? Is it on like
Just on the front page.
The front page. Oh, that's
Go to
great.
playlists.
Love that. Did we ever work out the timestamp chapters? Like I remember it wasn't working on the last video.
Yeah, no, YouTube turned it off for some reason. There's no highlights anymore.
On any
Or
video.
timestamps.
On any video?
I don't know retroactively, but on the I add the timestamps and they're in the description. So
Yo,
you-
shop,
hold on.
stop,
But they're not
timestamp boy.
coming
What the
up.
hell am I
Hold on.
hearing?
If you go to an old video, is it on there?
Let me see. I don't know.
Oh boy.
I have to tell you, when I go to watch and there's no timestamps,
It sucks.
it's like my whole day is ruined.
Yeah.
It is so valuable.
I've gotten probably 100 DMs about it the past couple of days, and they're
Including
there.
me. I messaged you too.
Yeah, too. Shop. They are in the description, but they're just not popping up for whatever reason. I don't know why.
So annoying.
Do you see it on an old one?
Yeah.
They are there.
Yeah, but maybe they're back on the new ones too now. Let's
Okay.
see.
I messaged my guy about it. He said there's no known issue.
Well, make it known now.
Yeah, thanks, bud. Well, I don't have them.
Well, now you know.
That's such a YouTube answer.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Well, guys, have a great... It's summer, guys. Let's go out there and have some fun. Today's the first day of summer, I believe.
Oh my God, I love summer.
Let's go swim. Let's catch some sun rays. Let's hit up the ocean.
Midsummer, we're gonna throw you off a cliff.
Summer
buddy.
is my
Turning 40.
favorite.
Why does that have... Why are you throwing me off a cliff?
Yeah,
'Cause you're
what?
old, and we
Is that what you do to old people? You
They
throw
do
them
that
off
in
cliffs?
midsummer.
That's how
God,
sweets are,
Dan.
right? Bob?
It's
Hit the
midsummer, dude.
button.
Yeah.
You throw people off cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old people.
How come your dad's not dead?
I don't like that.
Well, he's still
He's young
useful.
at heart.
I don't know what's going on here.
It's supposed to be a self-admittance thing.
You
Once
throw
feel-
yourself off a
Yeah.
cliff at 40. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta I mean, we have to conserve resources somehow.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We are gonna have so much fun stuff there, so join us. Until then, I'm thinking about you guys every day. You're in my heart, and you're in my mind.
#1 in the charts.
Happy midsummer, everyone.
Love you.
Little Steinsy.
You're so very special. Always on board station.
See you, old partners.
But I'm a creep. I'm loving you.
See you, old partners.